Is it on?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we're back with another episode of the ColdBoys podcast.
Ooh, juicy.
Now without some technical difficulties yet again.
It wouldn't be an episode without any, though.
Yeah.
That's what makes it great.
We good.
We say we're all gonna get here 5:30. Set up. We usually don't set up till 7 o'clock. Takes us like about an hour, and then usually we have technical difficulties for another hour. Yeah, it takes us a while to get started.
But we good, baby. We in here. We out here now.
Yeah, we good.
So you were talking about you saw somebody's brain the other day?
Yeah, it was probably one of the gnarliest things I'd ever seen. I was at the beach, just cruising, hanging out, and I see this dude try to take off on a wave. He's body surfing. He goes body surfing straight over the wave lands like directly on the crown of his head.
Yikes.
Oh, is this Cobbles or is it more by Pipe Little side?
No, this is at Mox.
Oh,
Yeah, this is at Mox. There's like this little rock that looks like a finger.
It's on the left or the right?
It's on the right side.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, wait. All the way on the right?
No, so it's on the right side where you have that big rock.
Yeah.
It's on like the right side of that, directly to the right of
Oh, okay.
To the right, to the right.
But in that section, it's on the left side.
it. Yeah, it's on the farthest left on the right side of the beach.
Actually, no, that's not very well. That's why.
Anyway, this motherfucker goes headfirst into the rocks. I see him pop up, and I'm like, dude.
You saw it happen, and
I saw the whole thing.
Oh, shit.
I saw him try to take off on the wave, and I saw him just get fucking pile drived into the rock. And when he popped up, I was like, dude, that guy was fucked up. Sure enough, I'm binoing and I'm checking him out, and I see like blood start to trickle down his head, like down the side of his face. And I was like, oh shit, this is fucking bad.
yeah.
So I run down there, I check him out. His girlfriend has a towel on his head, holding compressions on it. And I was like, yeah, if you can just move the towel, I want to take a look at it. And
Like, oh.
bro,
Yeah. All right, you can go ahead and put that towel back.
dude, she moved the towel, and I was just like, oh, dog, yeah, we got to get you to the hospital, bro.
Oh my god. That's like, do you ever feel like when you see shit like that where you don't want to be too like, oh my god, like to freak them out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're also like, that's fuck, that's like really bad, so it's just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that reminds me.
Yeah, should probably call the ambulance.
That reminds me of the time we were in a car and there was a traffic jam. We're like, oh, what the fuck? What's going on? And we just see a guy on the ground, and his head was bleeding, and it looked like he was just like, I'm not gonna make it, kind of thing. At the time, I didn't think it was serious, but I was like, oh, this guy's gonna be okay. And then later on the news, it said,
oh, he did.
oh, he did.
Yeah.
Local man on a moped crashes into the back of a truck, dies today with complications from the injuries. I was like, oh no.
And you did you witness the crash, or you just drove?
No. I just drove past when he was on the ground.
Was this the Ina one?
No. Oh no, not that one.
Okay.
No.
I've told that story before.
Oh, is that the one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about though.
Yeah.
Wait. Is this the one with the truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. This is the one. Wait, I thought it was in New Valley though.
Oh, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I thought it was
we might have talked
but-
about this before.
Yeah,
that's-
Eddie told the story about how that chick tried to pick him up,
Yeah.
and he turned her down,
Yeah, which led to these events.
which led to her causing an accident
Yeah,
because she was heartbroken.
It's the butterfly effect.
it is. I felt bad about it after. I was like, oh, I could have saved that kid's life. I just took one for the team that night.
Yeah, you probably could have saved that guy's life.
Yeah.
It's fine though. It's
Oh,
not your
well.
job.
That's how
life played out.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone just died because of it.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
big deal.
It happens. People die every day, man.
Past is the past.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, that guy was a fucking trooper that cracked his head open.
Yeah.
He was in the military, and he wanted like minimal help, but we called him an ambulance. I'm like, bro, you should probably take the ambulance.
Dude,
And he's
it's
like,
those
Yeah.
people that think they can take those risks. They feel like they're Superman. Like, I feel like a lot of them are the ones that are driving motorcycles,
Yeah.
driving fucking crazy in between traffic, doing all kinds of get in the fights, you know. I don't know.
Dude, I saw fucking.
Am I being racist? Or is this?
I don't think so. No,
I mean,
Who said anything about race?
That's true. Military is just a broad It's a broad amount of people.
Yeah.
Different races.
Well, what I noticed about those, the military type of people, is that they have it like they've been broken down so hard by the system, like the military, that they think they can do anything, which maybe in certain aspects they can. But you're not going to tell somebody who's been called a shit eater and has to fucking, I don't know, run with logs and all that bullshit that he's not able to do something. Because in their mind, they think they're capable
He's
of
being
doing
called
it.
a shit eater.
Well, whatever they call people in the military, right?
Oh.
Jarheads. I don't know.
Oh, here he comes. Watch out, boy.
He'll eat your shit.
He's a shit eater.
But I pray for a speedy recovery for that guy.
Yeah, dude. It's not often you can see somebody's brain, and that doesn't sound normal.
He's like, no, I'm good. I'm good, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he was saying. What's
Yeah.
that? He's like a watermelon that Gallagher would fucking smash open with his hammer. You
Oh
know
my
who
God.
Gallagher is,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
I know Black Gallagher.
Oh yeah, I know him too.
Svart Gallagher.
Yeah. That leprechaun's on acid.
Black Gallagher.
Did you
ain't
know-
going out like no punk
Sorry,
bitch.
sorry to switch subjects, but you know, I was reading that Black Gallagher story is actually a true story.
What do you mean?
I
There's an
don't-
actual Black Gallagher.
I don't know what this is.
It's the Black Gallagher Chappelle, Dave Chappelle skit. Apparently the am I too loud on here?
No,
I'm gonna
you're
turn me
good.
down like a notch.
I mean, a little bit, but you're good.
Sounds loud to me, but anyway,
You're just a loud person.
yeah. The original Gallagher sold his act to his brother, who he became Gallagher 2. And then I guess Gallagher 2 ended up selling the Gallagher thing to a black guy, and they made Black Gallagher. I think it's actually a true story, but they made a fucking, a skit. This is like one of the best.
Do we want to watch this?
Yes.
All right.
I think if we just don't play music, that's what we got. We got copyrighted last time
We
for
did?
playing Desposito and
Well,
Robin
let's
Thicke.
talk about it before we do the Gallagher shit. I had no idea what the fuck that was all about. So
Yeah.
we got a copyright strike because we played
Blurred Lines.
that in the last episode though.
Yeah. Remember we were talking about fucking that model chick showing her titties and stuff?
Yes.
And then, yeah.
What was her name? Regikowski.
Wait. Was this on YouTube or is this on Spotify?
YouTube.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
Spotify and shit. The audio is that's all good. It's just YouTube.
Yeah.
Dude, their copyright shit is. It was like a 15-second clip of Desposito and the other one.
Yeah.
And Blurred Lines, and they fucking got it. I was like, holy shit.
Well, I want to know, do they have people that are actively?
I think it's just the
It's like
fucking.
bots. It's like the
They have like an
algorithm.
algorithm.
Yeah. I think they just have it linked to like any video with this like. With any part of the song, and it just links it up or something, and
It'll
like,
recognize that pattern in the way.
I don't think it's actually people looking at it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like bots.
Well, I'd like to think there are people looking at our
hopefully. Yeah.
episode. All right, I'm gonna play this.
One of the greatest Chappelle Show skits of all time.
Does that not look like Alan with long hair and a bald head?
Yeah, he could do. Dude, Alan should be Black Gallagher for Halloween, dude. If Halloween's not canceled, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. You heard what Kurt Caldwell said, right?
What do you say?
That he's gonna
Oh,
cancel.
shit. We'll watch that after. Maybe we won't put it too loud, just so it's like.
Why don't they call him Osama bin Laden? Hope you like my outfit. The queer guys came by and had an eye for me.
Dude, those guys are still around.
Are they really?
They're new guys, though.
That leprechaun's on acid.
It's not the original queer guys.
Oh, it's not.
It's a bunch of new queers,
He's crazy.
which I'm totally fine with.
He's crazy like me. Are you ready to smash them through?
This is Neil.
Can't hear you. Yeah.
Neil Brennan.
I love how Neil like dies in like all these skits. Yeah.
Like,
The Clayton Bigsby one,
And
his
his
fucking
head
head
explodes.
explodes.
Yeah.
With the mallet. Black Gallagher, bitch. That's right.
Oh no, it wasn't me.
I got warrants.
I got warrants.
Black Gallagher, bitch.
You could not do that
Oh, I
nowadays.
love that.
Especially killing another black person on there. It's just not. It's sensitive
The
world. right
black
now.
on black violence on Netflix. They ain't having it.
I think it's ridiculous how Gallagher sold his act to his brother,
Yeah.
and his brother sold it to a
black guy.
brother.
I'm pretty sure it's a true story. I remember reading it. I know Gallagher sold it to his brother. The black guy, I don't know, but you know.
It is what it is.
Oh yeah, but yeah. We're talking about Halloween. Yeah, what did Kurt Caldwell say, Ryan?
And said that they're gonna cancel Halloween this year.
Let's pull up Kurt Caldwell's official Instagram page. Oh no, but you're talking about the other
I
one.
was
right?
talking about the rolling with Ray.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have it.
You gotta go on Instagram, man.
Yeah. Is there a way you can go on the Instagram and watch the video?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out
But-
to Rolling with Ray.
Like he hasn't had time to put out like I feel like he has competition with Tumua nowadays.
I don't know. Tamua's in like a league of his own already, man.
Oh, look, it's the girl that Kainoa said had bad breath. It's like on one of his top stories.
Really? What's her username? Let's shout her out. All right, so this is our mayor saying what's going down on Halloween.
Wait, no, it's muted.
This is official from the mayor.
Halloween this year, and I know that might upset some of you. Me and my team are working for alternatives, one such as virtual Halloween. We are working on the citation structure. Any cakey seen trick-or-treating will be fined $500. And the parents will be fined $200 for breaking the rules and not listening.
Dude,
You know, as we start to open up,
It looks
I don't
so
want
legit.
people to get too comfortable. I want to remind them that I got a hammer in my pocket and I'm not afraid to use it. You know, it's just a matter of time if cases start to rise and I have to say, stop, hammer time. Unfortunately, we're going to cancel Halloween this year.
oh, that's great, man.
That was great.
Well,
Did you see the other one? The Ige one is hilarious too.
I didn't.
Dude, when I first saw
Oh
that, I
my
legit
God.
thought that was Kirk. I was like,
Yeah, because he.
I mean, it was, but-
he uses some kind of app to manipulate the mouth to
That's
match
so
the
crazy.
voice, right?
Yeah, that must be it because it looks like he's actually saying.
even the
words.
tone of his voice sounds fucking.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna watch that one, you might as well watch the Ige one too. That one is hilarious, also. Oh, it was right. Oh, wait, it's that one. It's yeah, that one.
Well, we are working really hard to get the vaccine by Christmas, so everybody can have good present from me. Well, we are working really
Is that it?
hard
Yeah, that was it.
Oh my god.
to get
Dude, that one he did, the Mauna Kea one, was fucking hilarious, man.
I think that's the one that put him on the map as
Yeah.
far as posting videos like that.
Wait, is that the Rick Daysog one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hawaii news now.
Dude, shout out to Ray LeMay, man. Follow his Instagram, Rollin' with Ray on Instagram. Dude, it sucks. He doesn't do. I mean, I haven't seen him doing stand up in a while, but
Yeah, because who's doing stand up? I mean, not really as much
yeah.
as they used to.
But he's a funny dude though.
I like besides this guy, I like the other guy who does the news. His name's like Justin Kaino.
Oh yeah. He's
That's
good.
hilarious.
He's good.
His first video about the Boto riding.
Yeah. He's funny, man.
I like that guy, but he's not a comedian. Or he's just does that as the fake news.
You know, I thought I was looking through his old posts and it looked like he had like a KHON2 like windbreaker. So I don't know if like maybe he interned for them for a little bit and then it didn't work out or whatever. But
I bet you he did, and they didn't give him a shot.
and now he's producing his own shit
It's like,
because
fuck it, I'm just starting my own fucking news network.
he's got the voice and he's got like the
He's got the cadence.
cadence, yeah, all that shit.
He's got everything down. Like
He
his,
does, man.
and
Dude,
he's
there
like-
is. It's so weird, right? That fucking news anchor or like news person cadence is so weird. Like they must teach that in like broadcasting school, right? Of talking like, Well, John, today we, there's a big disturbance at City Hall, and we're down here trying to figure it out, and we'll keep you updated with, the next story. Like, it's always like that. It always ends with that, And then, they found out that he was molesting puppies, It's always like that fucking downswing thing. It's just like...
Yeah. And I'm Eddie Deshevsky.
Yeah. I'm Sam Spangler with fucking...
I'm Kiahi Tucker. Hawaii News Now.
And then we found out
Finally tonight.
he was putting his thumb in the anus of Mongoose. Back to you, Joe.
We'll get you the latest information as it comes in.
Hawaii News Now.
Right now, we're still tracking the storm of Hurricane fucking Bernice.
This guy was liking all of my pictures recently for some reason.
Dude, he did mine as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe listen to the pod. Shout out to Justin Kainoa.
Maybe he did it.
Just
He
give me a
doesn't-
follow, dude. I'll follow you back.
He's just not a fan of me. He's like, fuck it. That guy Ryan.
Yeah,
But
dude. It's like, I love your podcast with that Filipino guy.
That Filipino guy.
Jesus
It's not funny.
Christ. The
He's
guy,
just-
with the guy with the cat.
God damn it, dude. Cancel that guy.
Where's your son at, dude? Let's get your son on the pod right now.
Oh, man. He's sleeping. He's sleeping.
You know how much more views we get if we have a fucking kitten on this?
You know how much more Tinder hits you get if you have a...
Did you do it?
No,
You put it.
I didn't.
You should. Put a
I
fucking
mean, I haven't been going on there. I'm so fucking lazy.
proud parent.
I know somebody who did and used my cat. And now he's with a girl.
Oh, that's awesome.
I can't say his name because...
Who's that? Fucking put him on blast, dude. What's going on?
No. His baby mama listens to this.
You're
probably.
using my cat for your gains, you son of a bitch.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I'm trying to find them.
What are you looking for?
I think Kaino is the only guy that I know takes professional pictures for every single one of his posts on Instagram.
I don't think he's on right now.
Who's that?
Justin Kainoa?
What?
Janet Jackson?
Is that not him? No.
Devin Danza?
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh, he's shadow banned though.
Oh, maybe it's not just. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like Justin, right? Like J.
maybe
That's how I spelled it.
and STEN maybe. Justin.
Ah, well,
Ah.
you can find him.
Ah,
Check
fuck.
him out. Check
Yeah,
him out on Instagram. He has really funny news parody videos.
Who cares? He doesn't like my photos.
Yeah, we'll settle this. We'll have him on one day, and we'll fucking settle this whole thing.
And back to you, Joe.
Oh man.
What else we want to talk? You know what?
Did we ever finish what we were talking about the guy with the brains? What happened to that guy?
Oh.
They just called the ambulance? And,
Yeah, called the ambulance, and he had to actually call his staff sergeant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's actually some beaches.
Well, he got staff, too?
No.
He's in charge of anybody who gets in touch with staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's beaches that people aren't supposed to be going to, like in the military,
Yeah.
that are like off limits, and if you get hurt there, then you're fucked.
Oh.
But he had about like 8 to 10 other guys with him. They're all hanging out drinking. So
Oh my god.
he told the guys, he's like, "Oh, you guys don't have to leave," and they all left. But I'm like, they're probably all gonna get in trouble because you fucking cracked your head open. But I, not gonna lie, it's kind of gross. But I kind of wanted to poke his brain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah.
What did it look like?
Like Hannibal Lecter style.
Was it like pink? Was it like
Yeah,
red?
it was just it
Was
almost
it like throbbing?
Look like Laffy Taffy?
It looked kind of like a mixture of Laffy Taffy and ground beef.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, like the
I'd love
coloring.
to poke that.
What if you're just like, oh, I gotta clean it, and you just licked it? Like,
Dude,
Oh, I gotta clean it.
holy shit. Imagine if that happened, right? Like, okay, like, that just put the funniest image in my head of, like, if you were, like, his girlfriend that was there, and the lifeguard was just like, oh my god, let me see it, and the lifeguard just fucking licked his head. You'd be like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing?
is this proper procedure?
I'm cleaning it.
I just needed a taste. I'm sorry. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Let me get a taste.
Look at your fucking cat.
I remember
right now.
you.
Well, yes.
Oh, he's all tuckered
He's
out.
fucking
Huh?
adorable, and he loves to sleep with me because like every time I close the door, because I don't want him in my room because he's fucking irritating.
Ryan has
He's a baby.
Ryan has a very small cat in his room right now.
Baby
So
cat.
if anybody wants to see him on the next podcast, leave a comment in there.
Yeah, let me see.
Free hashtag free Gary.
His name is Gary. His
Yeah.
his real name is Gary the Glove
Garrett
Payton Jr.
Miyashiro
Miyashiro.
the third.
That's his Christian name.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's a wild child. He's got ADD just like his papa.
I wish cats could stay that size. You know, I don't want him to
He's
get any
gonna be
bigger
a
than
small.
that.
He's not gonna be a big cat,
Yeah.
dude. When I first got him, he could fit in the palm of my hand. He was so small, and then like now I'm giving him some bomb ass cat food, and he's getting big.
And by got him, you mean pulled him out of the trash can, right? Because that's
He
a
was
stray kitty.
He was found in a car. It was crying in a car. One of my friends was called over to take him out. It's like one of their good friends. She was a girl, and she's like, "Oh my god, I gotta leave for work. There's a cat in here. Can you help me take it out or something?" And they came over there, took it out, and they brought it home. But they didn't. Nobody wanted to take care of it. So you know what they did? They left it outside of my fucking in the front of my house. So it was just outside.
Like a goddamn baby in a basket at the
Exactly.
fucking fire station.
They're like, "Oh yeah, it'll just
Like
run
an
away.
orphan
It'll just
fucking-
run away on its own." It stayed in the front of the house, and eventually one of my roommates picked it up. We fed it. They started taking care of it,
Damn, son.
and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's their cat now." But then those roommates that took care of it, they're like, "Oh, I don't know if we're gonna take care of it. I don't know what to do with the cat." And I was like, "You know what? I'll take it." And I was like, "You know,
I shall name you Gary.
I should name you Gary." And it was said and it was done. And now he sleeps with me and he fucking licks my toes when I'm sleeping.
Ooh.
That's
his-
probably why he likes sleeping with,
With
you.
his fucking sandpaper ass tongue. Have you ever had a cat lick you?
I have, and I've also made out with a girl who also had a sandpaper ass fucking
Ew.
tongue.
Ooh.
It's nothing worse than
Do
that.
tell.
What makes that? What is it? Just dry mouth or something?
I think it's dry mouth, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was unbearable. I remember. I
Yeah.
think it was in high school. And
she was dehydrated. Poor baby.
yeah, she must have been. But I was in high school, and I think this is before I had a car. So I didn't have a car, so I walked up to her friend's house where she was hanging out at, and I was like, "Hey, we can go back to my house, whatever." So we go back to my house, and I'm thinking, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking finger bang this chick, and it's gonna be so much fun." And
That's such like a 15-year-old fucking. Dude, I'm gonna finger bang this chick so hard.
so we go lay down in my hot ass fucking single bed, and I try to finger bang her, and she's like, "Wait, let's kiss first." And I was
So
like,
I'll let
"Alright."
you know I have a really dry tongue.
So, dude, we started like, whatever, kissing or making out, and dude, as soon as she like,
Was
She-
it like licking a popsicle stick?
dude, it was like licking a baby bottle pop that was covered with grip tape, dude.
Oh.
It was bad. You know, baby bottle pop.
Yeah.
Baby bottle pop.
Yeah.
A baby bottle pop with grip tape.
Yeah.
You can roll it up,
So-
lick it and shake it.
So instead of sticking it inside the powder,
Yeah.
you're sticking inside grip tape and you're licking it.
Is it grip tape powder?
Grip tape powder.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Anyway, so
It's the worst flavor ever.
long story short, we start making out. I'm like, oh, this is not the business. Hey, I'll walk you back to
Was she like, God, your tongue's so wet?
I don't know, dude. It was just
your
so
tongue so moist?
awkward. It was, yeah, and I didn't get to finger bang. And
Oh.
Hey, sorry, switching subjects. Ryan, what's up with that fucking Japanese mayonnaise on there? And you gotta put that in the fridge?
Nah, I masturbate with that.
You can just leave that room temperature?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you, boo-boo?
Dude, first of all, when you go to the store, when have you ever seen mayonnaise in the fucking refrigerator section?
Well, probably never. But
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right, huh?
couldn't you
I was- I
argue
just-
that it should be?
Doesn't everybody put it in their fridge when they get
Well,
home, though?
after you open it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a big mayo person, so, you know.
oh my god, you look like mayo.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You definitely
Fucking saw that one coming from fucking...
I'm sorry. That was cruel and it was uncalled for.
Yeah, man.
I just like getting in arguments with you and calling you names.
What were we talking about, though?
Your nose. What?
Finger banging
No, we
and
weren't talking
kissing
about
a cat's tongue.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of cats, dude, shout out to Dogfish Head IPA. Check it out. It's pretty good.
You know what's funny is my cat is actually more like a dog. You know when you get a dog, it just like wants to bite you all the time because it's teething.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cat does that too. And my cat also likes to eat human food, as do all cats. So it sucks.
Hashtag vegan cat.
We gotta spray him with a spray bottle. Like today, I got into an hour long argument with a man who happened to be my friend.
Tell me that.
Do tell.
You're gonna talk about that.
So it started off me and this other gentleman, he should be nameless for now. I don't want to
Sorry.
expose him. Anyway,
Expose him, sis.
Anyway, it was
Drag
just-
him, sis. Spill that tea.
Anyway, all it was he's like, oh, reads a tweet. Did you know that Dana White said he wants to see John Jones and Adesanya?
This is Chad, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
So,
No. And I was like, oh yeah, right on. Yeah, I think Adesanya. You know what? I'll take Adesanya. And he's like, you would take Adesanya?
what are you, a fucking moron?
Yeah. Well, he kind of started off like that, but in his case, he was just defending him. I was like, he's like, oh man, he's never been defeated before. And I was like, yeah, but he's looking like shit lately, because he has. He's like, when does he ever look like shit? When was the last time he's lost a fight? I was like, did you see the last fight? I think he lost. And then, and I was like, the guy he lost to just got his ass kicked recently.
Yeah.
And now he forfeited the title, of course, right? Now it's fucking Blackwicks or whatever his name is.
Blackwicks. Yeah, that's his name.
Blackwicks.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Blakovich.
yeah.
I was just thinking about that. Like, it's so weird that he really like. I mean, I know he wants to go up to heavyweight, but it's just so weird he just gave up his title like that. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of
Because he kind of blew his shot. Like, you know, the Stylebender fight I think is the fight to make. But Stylebender's not going to want to fight him if it's not for another belt. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just going to fight John Jones. Like,
Well, anyway, it was just it turned into a big argument that shouldn't have been big at all.
this is what you guys were arguing about.
Yeah, no.
He's
but
just a diehard John
would
Jones
win?
fan.
But I was just saying, I thought my argument is like he's not been looking good lately. He's just been fucking up, and that's. I mean,
I agree with that.
I was just like, dude, he's got 3 DUIs. And I don't know, he's like, what's
In the past like 6 months.
And then he asked me, oh, what do you think the problem is? I was like, well, he's doing alcohol and cocaine. And then he's like, I just pulled up on Google. It said he didn't even do cocaine.
This is Chad.
No.
This has gotta be fucking Chad.
No. It sounds like Chad, but it's not Chad. He's like,
Here's the thing.
He's like, he said that he was in the club and somebody gave him a joint laced with cocaine. I was like, who
Oh,
the
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
says that? You believe his ass? He's a fucking liar. He's like, are you serious? And then it was just a stupid argument that eventually brought he brought up Joe Rogan, and this is when it got.
You know he's transphobic, right?
Yeah. He's like, he's homophobic, right? He's transphobic.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I was like,
Is this not Chad?
and
No,
then
this isn't
and then
Chad,
I was
no.
like, what are you talking about? He's like, in one of his podcasts, he said that Caitlyn Jenner was a fucking pussy ass bitch for letting those bitches turning him into a woman. I was like, dude, that was taken out of context. He's like, just and context out of context. Wouldn't that still?
Oh
hurt?
yeah, that's what the alt-right always says.
And then
Everything's out of
I was
context.
like, he's like, the argument was that even though it was out of context, he shouldn't have said it because it hurt people. And I was like, dude, whoever is listening to this and got hurt by those comments didn't listen to the whole fucking conversation.
yeah.
I didn't know that he's probably doing a bit, and I think I listened to that one too. And of course, I just like, I mean, it exploded, and then you know what? We argued for an hour, and then half an hour into this conversation, my cat was eating my Panda's Express, and I was like, I was turning around. I was just about to make I was just about to continue my argument. I was seeing him eating my plate, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I picked him up and I threw him on the ground, and it did nothing because they just landed on their feet. So
You
there
just
was
fucking tombstone them.
yeah. I mean, I really wanted to throw him against the wall, but I had more self control. But anyway, it just ended up. It ended up being like, oh, okay, it was a stupid argument, and I was like, dude, I hate the Kardashians. He's like, oh yeah, you're right. You know what? I hate the Kardashians too. and
Well, at least you guys found common ground in something. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, the point is that the Kardashians ruin every male life they've ever come in contact with,
Even their own.
even their own.
Rob Kardashian. That
Rob.
guy's 400 pounds.
That's true.
He sells socks And he spins fucking arrows for Jiffy Lube.
Yeah.
And
The dad's dead. The other dad's a woman now.
Kanye West.
The other
Kanye
dad
West.
is O.J. Simpson.
Lamar Odom was like legally dead for like 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. You know, the only guy who seemed to got out of it is that Scott guy.
Dude,
Scott
that guy's a
Disick?
fucking. I mean, actually,
He just don't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck. He's kind of a douche, though.
Exactly.
You guys remember their one friend Jonathan Chebin?
Chebin.
Yeah.
No, I've never watched the
Shit.
show, but
Dude, I used to watch the shit out of that show.
Really?
Was it because you're?
oh, you're the
I
reality
love-
TV guy, though.
I'm the reality TV king.
Was it
Yeah.
was it because your girlfriend at the time was watching it, or is it because you had actual interest in the show?
It was probably I probably got like coached into watching it, and then after watching it and seeing the shit show that life is, I couldn't stop watching. Period. And that was actually the inception of my love for reality TV.
That's crazy, man. Hasn't their show been on for like 15 years or some shit?
Oh yeah.
And I've never watched like
Dude,
an actual episode.
They were airing episodes since before
We were in like high school and they
Big
were fucking,
Lips, Kylie Jenner fucking went through puberty.
Dude, they
Well,
were little girls.
Yeah,
on
I
the
remember
show.
they were like 10 years old or something
Yeah.
when that show started. Because I was like, oh, they have like younger sisters. I didn't even know.
right.
You know what I knew before the Kardashians was the Bruce Jenner's sons. They were like the princes of Malibu or some shit. Remember that?
Oh, Brody.
Brody Jenner and the brother.
Weren't they on like Laguna Beach?
Yeah, they had like they're part
They
of
probably
some
had
MTV
a
shit.
small role, right?
Yeah,
There was
I remember they
wasn't
were
it like
they
it
were
was Elsie's fucking? Wasn't she going out with Brody or something?
I don't fucking know.
They were-
like you watched that shit.
they were more famous than the Kardashians at one point.
Were they?
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
in like 2005 or
Yeah,
something.
dude.
And then after that, it is Kardashians just blew the fuck
I
up.
actually thought the girls in that show were fucking major hot.
Yeah, who was it? Was it Lauren?
Lauren Conrad?
Lauren
It was like
Conrad,
Kristen
that's right.
Davis. I don't know.
The OC and shit,
Kristen
right?
something. And then they had that other girl that was pretty hot too. I mean, just they were
Or was it The Hills?
the Hills. Yeah.
Laguna Beach. Yeah.
I think Laguna Beach was like the first one.
Lauren Conrad was hot as fuck.
Yes, and
Kristen
Cav-
Cavallari.
She was hot as well.
Who fucking let this dog in?
Ew. Is that even a fucking person?
Oh yeah, maybe remember Heidi Montag? I think she came out with like a.
Oh my god, they were the dumbest fucks. Heidi and Spencer, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Didn't she come out with like a? Was she on Playboy or something?
I don't know. She was a fucking idiot though.
Was this a? This was a reality TV
Yeah, it
show,
was.
right?
Yeah.
I think I watched maybe one season.
We use that
'cause
term loosely.
Remember Steven was like a man whore, like.
I never really watched it, but I just remember a couple like the main people.
My sister used to really like this shit.
I was way more into Jersey Shore.
Dude, I rewatched that entire series.
Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
It was great, man.
Dude, it was so good. Like the situation, like seeing him
They're so dumb.
as like an alcoholic pillhead. I love that fucking
Just
situation.
evading taxes and shit.
Uh-huh.
That was the best.
Doing ketamine at the clubs.
He was in ketamine at the club.
Dude, there's this one episode. I think it might have been season 3. I don't know. Anyway, it was back. It was when they went back to Jersey, and his one friend, the unit.
Oh, I remember that fucker.
That guy was all fucked up, and then Mike is like, "Oh, you're just drunk. You're just drunk." Just like kind of coaching and telling him that. So me, being the fucking reality TV junkie that I am, I went to this Reddit forum and was looking up
Sounds like trouble.
like Jersey Shore, like inside scoops, and a producer wrote that, oh yeah, he was saying you're just drunk on alcohol because he didn't want him to tell the cops that he was taking ketamine.
Wow.
So there's one episode.
My question is, I hate to like stop you right there, but is Reddit an accountable news source?
Dude, Wikipedia is not an accountable
Is
news
CNN
source.
an accountable news source?
You're right.
I mean, to play devil's advocate, yeah, it's not an accountable news source.
Because I always read.
It's just a forum.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just downloaded the app and I'm always getting stuck on these subreddits.
Are you going down the queue
Yes,
hole?
there's just a fucking
Fucking-
hole of articles to read.
But here's the thing. This is why I feel like that subreddit, whatever, holds weight. Because this person wrote, like, fucking multi-paragraph descriptions about it. Like, it was basically, the producer was like, oh, here's an AMA and ask me anything. And I think 70 people wrote, like 70 questions. And he was just giving a response to everybody about everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you take ketamine though? Isn't that like something that what is that guy?
They take it for therapy.
What is
or
that guy
something.
that Joe Rogan always talks about? And he's talking about the sensory deprivation chamber, and like they would take ketamine and go in there, and they would just trip out, and like his
Yeah, that's the guy who like invented the
Yeah. And his colleague had
forget his name.
His colleague had to save him because he was in trouble or something. So he took ketamine and went into the sensory
Oh my
deprivation.
god, that's like
What?
ketamine matrix
Yeah,
shit,
it's like
dude.
ketamine.
Holy fuck, I gotta go in there.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Holy
wouldn't
shit.
you trip the fuck out?
So, what I know of ketamine is like it makes everything kind of sound.
I think it's like
It's
a,
like doing whippets.
it's like a horse tranquilizer, right?
Well,
Something like that.
It for sure is a horse tranquilizer.
I know like PCP. I know ketamine. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it
it's a
is. but
sedative, right?
That's what
Sure.
Steve-O said he used to be.
That's what Special K is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The K-hole, going down the K-hole. I remember that's what Steve-O was talking about when he was he said like that was the craziest shit. I remember the story he was saying, like he said he used to put ketamine in the microwave,
Oh my god.
then it would solidify and he would scrape it up and snort it, right? And then he said like I think he said he was in a hotel in England or something, and fucking he snorted some ketamine in his hotel room and he felt like the building was falling down or something, like the thing was crumbling or some shit. And he's like, it was the craziest trip ever.
Is this like
And
a
then-
separate trip than PCP saved my life?
This is around the same time.
Wait, he did PCP?
Oh, dude.
Sorry.
You
go
never
ahead.
seen, dude. One day, go on YouTube. I think it's still there, but just type in Steve-O PCP Saved My Life. There's like a 4-part series of it when he's just fucked up on
And this
PCP
is like his bottom of the bottom.
and all drugs. Dude, remember he was with that guy, his friend, and they were in the hotel room, and Steve-O was like so fucked up he kept trying to like put shit on him. Like they would fall asleep,
Actual shit.
and Steve-O would like piss in a jar and like pour it on him when he's sleeping. And then the guy tried to get him back, right? So he would throw his piss on Steve-O, and Steve-O was just like,
I remember that.
Steve-O was like, I have a mason jar next to my bed that I've been taking shits in for the past like few hours. So when he comes through, I'm fucking throwing it at him. So then the guy comes in Steve-O's room in the middle of the night and starts just standing over him pissing on him. And Steve-O wakes up and he's like getting piss in his face. And then fucking Steve-O just like, you motherfucker. And he grabs his shit jar and like whips it at the wall, and there's just shit like all over the wall. Is fucking nuts, dude.
Ugh, that must have been gnarly. I wonder who cleaned that up.
Oh god.
Housekeeping.
Yeah.
Is this shit?
Dude, the Steve-O thing, the whole fucking the Demise and Rise documentary and show is so interesting. It's so crazy that he's still alive, number one, and that he's sober,
Yeah.
number two.
Dude,
It's so crazy.
not even just like alive.
Thriving.
Thriving.
Like,
he's
how is
like-
he not dead?
And he's like well-spoken person.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Well, he's been sober for almost 10 years, probably, maybe more than
over
10 years,
10
12
years,
years,
yeah.
yeah. I think 2008 he said he got sober. So
Yeah.
he's killing it too. He's doing like stand-up / like one-man show type shit.
He
and, like,
said he's got all these new ideas, and I like this one that he was saying is like he's gonna come out with maybe like a special, but more like he's gonna do bits on like actual stories, what happened in his life, and all of the bits that he's gonna be doing, they're actually documented.
Dude, if I'm gonna be honest, I mean, I'm not a comedian in any sense, but I think with the stories that guy has,
oh my god.
all he would have to do is just tell a story.
Yeah.
That's all he does. I mean, you could punch it up and make it funny.
Oh, that's what he is.
But
He's
all
like-
he
he's a
would need to do
storyteller.
is just tell fucking stories about that shit. Could you imagine the shit that he's experienced?
Yeah.
The poo piss PCP trip.
Oh, that's just
that
the-
alone right there is an hour.
That's just the tip of the Pittsburgh, dude. Fucking.
And
Dude,
Bam Margera's like fucking 372 pounds, and he just fucking drinks maple syrup all
He's just
day.
Bam is like halfway to his dad now.
Like he was on Steve-O's podcast recently.
Bam.
And Bam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I'm glad to hear you're doing okay." And then after he shows up on TFAT, and then Brandon was like, "Oh, so how's Bam doing?" He's like,
Not good. Yeah.
not good."
I was just listening to that.
Like it always seems like okay, he's gonna get better, he's doing good, and then he's like fucking up somehow.
He hasn't gone full like
Yeah.
trying to get sober yet.
Yeah.
He's still like in that
Dude, he fucking looks like it. He weighs so much, dude. Like
he looks so much like his dad now. It's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
That's so funny.
Well, that's how I knew Mike the Situation was getting sober. Was that he put on all this fucking weight,
Yeah.
and he wants to eat all the foods, whatever.
Right.
So I assume
But actually has an appetite again.
He's asking. He's trying to look for the gabagoo. in the
right, exactly, and the chicken cutlets and the funfetti cake.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey.
But looking at Bam Margera, I'm like, all right, this dude is for sure overweight, and he's still fucking doing drugs and shit.
Yeah.
Sad story. It's a
Yeah.
very sad story.
I don't know how much. I mean, I think with Bam, it seems like it's just more alcohol than anything. That's what I've heard. I
Yeah.
don't know if he's like deep into like he's not doing the shit Steve was. He's not doing like ketamine and shit. You know.
Dude,
I heard he does a lot of coke.
Yeah.
but,
Did you know that
Don't look like it.
like before the pandemic was happening, they were like a week into filming a new Jackass movie.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
right,
Really?
you've
Yeah,
seen
they were
that.
supposed to, and then they got canceled.
Dude, they need to stop that.
They're like 50.
They need to stop that.
They're
Somebody's
like
gonna
deep
get
in their
hurt.
40s.
I think Johnny Knox was 49.
How
now.
funny is it that they're all still alive though, except Ryan Dunn? But Ryan Dunn didn't even die of a stunt. He was driving.
No, wasn't it?
He was just
it
driving
wasn't-
drunk.
Wait, was it him driving or was it his friend?
I can't remember. I think it was him.
Yeah.
It was his. He had like a Porsche 911, right? And he
And they
fucking
were-
flipped
yeah,
it.
they
Which
were
are
probably-
which are notorious for flipping,
and
right?
they were drunk, right?
yeah, drunk as fuck.
Yeah. Well, because they were probably going way too fast into a fucking corner, and it probably there's no weight in the front, so they probably lost brakes.
That was a fucking. I remember when that happened. What was that, like 2010?
Yeah.
2011. I was genuinely. I don't get like bummed when celebrities die usually, but Ryan Dunn was like, "Oh, that fucking sucks."
Dude, he died in Pennsylvania.
Yes, yeah,
That's
they're
where
from
they're from.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Bam and Dunn are from. That's where the whole CKY crew is from.
What did that stand for, the CKY?
Camp Kill Yourself.
I didn't even know that.
Bro, my cousin had, before Jackass ever even started, he had the CKY VHS in like the late 90s.
I
and we used to
remember
watch
that, and they were like driving on the highway, and he would just shit out the window.
Yep, they would do. That's where like the carts came from, the
Yep.
shopping cart shit.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that song that didn't they have their own song, like the CKY? It was like a pretty good song.
They had a few songs, but
What is that? It's like that song went hard, dude.
It's like 98 Quite Bitter Beings or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know, but that song was fucking hard.
Yeah, I love that shit. Yeah, that was sad, man. That was such a bummer when Dunn died. Dude, do you remember seeing? I don't know if you were there, Kai. You might have been, but there when Jackass 3 came out, we fucking all went. Like our whole like high school class went to that. You remember that? Jackass 3D.
Yeah.
There was like 30 of us at
Yeah.
the theater watching that. And
was
we
it
were
was
fucking
it
dying.
was it Coke Marino?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like we were all there, dude. That was like right after high school too, and like
Yep, all the boys just showed
like
up.
Alan and Beezy and
Yeah.
fucking everybody was there.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was so funny, dude.
Isn't that crazy that movies are pretty much a thing of the past?
I know. I'm bummed, bro.
as
I
of
fucking,
right now.
I just want to go to the movie theater.
You know what we should do?
Private showing.
Are they open up? Are movie theaters
I think
open up?
some are
I think
doing
some,
that.
yeah.
You know what we should do? We should do a matinee.
I'm fucking down.
Matinee.
And then we can do a movie review. Because chances are there's probably not going to be very many people in it.
So you're
Yeah.
saying bringing all the fucking equipment in there?
All we have to do is bring the mics and the H6.
That'd be dope, dude. We can. I think they're doing like private showings at some places. Like you can rent the whole
Really?
theater, and I don't think it's that
Could
expensive.
we watch anything?
I don't know.
Dude, could you imagine if we're like, oh, we're going to watch Tiptoes in the movie theater
Oh,
by ourselves?
oh shit, dude. We have to watch that fucking movie. Dude.
We will. We're for sure going to watch it.
dude. Oh, dude. I just saw the trailer for Borat 2 the other day.
Did you?
Oh, okay,
Yes.
that's not a series, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Wow.
It's coming to Amazon Prime, I guess.
I saw a video that somebody posted, and they were driving down the highway in LA, and it
Yeah.
showed the Borat character like in the truck,
Classic.
kind of driving like sporadically. But they drove past the truck, and it showed him that he was actually connected to like a van. So they were filming something.
Oh, okay.
So
Play the trailer, dude.
yeah.
It's like 2 minutes or something.
Wait, fuck, what was that? What movie was it where Sacha Baron Cohen was supposed to play a character, but then I forget. I forget what movie. That would have been an interesting topic.
He was supposed to play Freddie Mercury in
Oh,
that,
that's right. That's what it
Queen
was.
movie.
Yeah, he was supposed to play Freddie
Dude,
Mercury.
he would probably be great.
He would have smashed. He fucking looks like him.
But the thing
does.
is, he's not a serious actor usually. When is the last time you played a fucking serious role?
Yeah, that's true.
I think he could do it.
I think
though.
he could do it though. Yeah.
Yeah. He's an actor.
The other guy kind of killed it though. It looked like. I mean, I never saw the
Oh,
movie.
that guy played a great.
Didn't he win an Oscar for it or
You
something?
know how good that movie is? I rented it from Redbox and I never even returned it. It's
Did
right
you
there.
watch it?
Yeah, it's
That's
fucking
good.
Is that what that red box case is?
Yes, it is. And it's not because I like the movie. I just forgot. I mean, that was a good movie.
That's so dope. This just came out of nowhere, dude.
I released a movie film which brought great shame to Kazakhstan.
What the
But now I
fuck?
was instructed to return to Yankee Land to carry out secret mission.
What the fuck?
Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
What do you say, Raz?
It's funny because people already know who he is now. You know.
Do you think they're gonna play that song?
I would need
Throw the Jew down the well.
This man is sex criminal? No, no sex criminal. I will take this to be a fat like American man.
What is it? Kazakhstan #1.
Yeah.
What is problem, officer?
Got somebody that's strapped to the top of your car. He's in that passenger seat, boss.
Only men and bears are allowed inside car. I'm here to give my daughter
Oh my
as a
God.
gift to someone close to the throne. I need dress with real sexy.
That's like an actual chick from Kazakhstan, bro.
This is a bag that just goes over the dress.
They're nice.
I really like this.
Let us present Sandra Jessica Parker Drummond.
Sandra Jessica Parker.
I want this
Drummond.
with a baby on it. I have a baby inside me.
Can you take it out? No, we cannot. That's not what we do here. I feel bad because
Pastor.
I was the one who put the baby in her. Did you ever put one in your daughter?
No, I didn't.
Oh my god.
Where is everybody?
They're wanting everybody to quarantine so they don't spread this virus.
Could I stay in your home? I hope quarantine never ends.
Wow, he let him stay at his house.
God, dude.
I wonder how much of this is actually real, and it's just him. He's the only actor, and everybody else is just part of the experiment.
Killing some of the virus. No, you can't.
Like these guys.
I feel like,
If you think
where are the cameras? That's why, right? Like, how are
They set him up.
And then when it's sleeping,
Your daddy has a lot to learn.
My daddy is the smartest person.
Because the first Borat seemed pretty fucking real.
While the risk of coronavirus remains low, as the president said yesterday.
Oh my god.
Michael Penis, I brought the girl for you. Movie film.
Yeah.
You fist me. Now I fist you? What do you prefer? You fist me or I fist you?
Same.
Fist each other. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my god. I love it.
Movie film. Not for kids.
Yeah, I was just seeing I just saw an article. They were talking about that, about him.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. That was a boo boo. I'll be right back.
Where's the paper towels?
Oh, you know what? Can you grab that blue rag? And we'll be back with these messages.
What in the fuck? Sorry, we have a little fucking spillage
You know what?
village
We have it
over
under
here.
control. You know, it's nothing to worry about.
Oh.
It's just delicate electronics with beer spilled on it.
Make sure we wipe down the table after.
Okay.
Okay. That's like a Wiz Khalifa line.
Yeah. Oh man, I was actually just thinking about that. Remember that when we went to a Wiz Khalifa concert like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
I was just thinking how funny it was when fucking Raymond wanted to just fucking murder you. It was like me, Ryan, Chad, maybe James or something, and we're going to the Wiz Khalifa concert, and Raymond was driving us, right? He was just like our chauffeur.
He was just over the other day.
And
He's a D squared.
and fucking he was so mad at Ryan because Ryan was like trying to roll a joint in his in the back seat when he was driving us. And he's just like, Ryan, he's just like, he's like, if I fucking smell that weed again, like I'm fucking pulling over and kicking your ass out of here. And fucking, he's like, all right. And then I remember we drove to like Aina or something, and Raymond was already pissed because like Ryan and plus I think we were late too. You know what I mean? So we are like off schedule, and fucking we get by like Aina and Chad's like, oh shit, and we're like, what? He's like, oh, I forgot my ticket at home. And Raymond's like, what the fuck, man? We had to go all the way back to Chad's house, get his fucking ticket. He was so mad, dude.
He's like, God damn it, Ryan.
Yeah.
Because they did it one more time, and he's like,
and you're like, no, it's fine.
No, it's good. He's like, what do you mean it's fine? I smell it back there.
That was great, man.
It was great, man. Good
I
times.
remember that night. We weren't 21 yet. We were like 20, I think. And I remember I was using Michael Harris's ID.
Yeah.
And at the Blaisdell, like there was like you had to go up to these people who had the wristbands, right? Like there was like security guards or whatever. So I remember like I was trying to look for fucking a security guard that was just like, let me look for one that's not gonna care, that's not gonna look at the ID, right? Because like I don't look anything like Michael Harris, right? He looks like a fucking, he's like 250 pounds, looks like a Mexican guy, and I
you're
kinda,
like a $112, and
Yeah.
you look like glue.
I kind of don't. So like I found this fucking like old Filipino lady, right? And I was just like, oh, for sure, she's not gonna give a fuck.
I don't know.
So then I go up to her and I give her my ID, and she fucking looks at it, and she looks at me, and she just like smiles. She's just like, like that ain't you, motherfucker. But she just gave me the wristband anyway. I was like, fuck yeah. Yeah.
When you're white, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. She contributed to white supremacy there.
Was she the reason why that guy got killed
What?
in that car accident?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was a good time though.
It was a good time. You know, there's a lot of concerts we went to. Over
I
the
never
years.
got busted using. I've used Mike's ID so many times when I was underage.
Do you still have it?
No.
No. Did it get taken from you?
Nope.
You just lost it in a wallet?
No. I gave it back to him.
Oh.
He would let me borrow it, and then I just give it back to him after I'm done.
You know what's funny is that we didn't even. I mean, at the time, we didn't really need a fake ID because I worked at a supermarket.
Have I
And I was
ever?
a cashier.
Did I ever buy beer from you?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Did
Yeah.
I, you know what's so funny? I was just thinking about that on the drive over here today. Like how it used to be Foodland where Walgreens was. And I remember you working there, and I'm pretty sure I was recalling a time where I purchased alcohol from you. But, dude, I was scared the whole fucking time.
Yeah, you always make it sketch.
I know, dude. I was the worst at doing illegal shit. The worst, dude.
I just remember one time, it was like the 4th of July, and we were like 20, and I went into Foodland. Ryan was off. He was in the parking lot, and he told me like, dude, just go in there and go to fucking homeboy Dennis's line.
Is that his Christian name?
Hashtag at DJ Kriak. Check
oh my
him out.
God, yes.
Nah, he was just this cool like older guy that used to work at Foodland, and he's like, yeah, just go in Dennis's line. He won't ID you. You know what I mean? And so like I got all this beer, right, and fucking I went into his line, and I was like, hey, what's up, man? He's like, oh, what's up, dude? I was like, hey, man. I was like, you know Ryan, right? And he's just like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, Ryan. And he's like, and then we were talking and shit, and then he rang up the beer, right? He's like, hey man, you got your card? And I was just like, oh fuck. He's like asking for my ID, and I was just like, what card? He's like, oh, your my Cully card. I was just like, oh yeah. So I gave him the number, and he didn't ID me, and he's just like, gave me the shit. And he's like, hey man, tell Ryan I said Sadate.
No way, he said that.
Yeah. He was cool, dude. I love that.
I love that dude. That guy's fucking hilarious.
Man, he's just an old school OG, man.
Pootie Tang.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just
DJ Kriak.
I remember people. I mean, I used to see people get busted all the time.
I remember when I was working there back in the day. Fucking, I saw a guy get chased out of there. You know this guy. We hung out with him before. He's somebody's cousin that we know. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Look at me.
Somebody's
Who are you talking
cousin.
about? Oh, he fucking stole the dog from.
No,
No, different guy.
No.
Oh,
This is he lives like up the road from James
That guy?
on pills and shit.
Yes,
a lot of
that
times.
guy?
Yeah.
We talked about this
He's
before.
that guy. Yeah, he came in.
I was just trying on deodorant.
Yeah. He came in there with a backpack, and apparently he stole a bottle of something, and fucking the undercover cops, like the secret shopper guys that were working at Food Line, fucking chased him out. And he like ran like towards Portlock, and they ended up catching him. Like 10 minutes later, they brought him back to the store like in handcuffs, and he was just yelling. He was just like, "Oh shit! Oh, what is this? I thought this was America." Like he's like, "Oh fucking." It's like, oh, he's like, I'll just try on deodorant. Like, oh, is it illegal to try on deodorant? All this shit.
I think it is illegal. Yeah,
it's pretty funny.
If it's not a tester.
That's funny. I do have a story about that guy. He was kind of James is, I think, the one that kind of brought him around. You know, try to introduce him to our friends. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. We didn't know he was.
He's
like,
a cool guy. He's just very,
cool.
very drugged out.
Yeah,
though.
he was drugged out though. I mean, and then one of my friends just happened to let him use his car.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
he came back. It came back and it was fucked
I'm
up. He broke the fucking center console. All the papers that were in his glove compartment were in his trunk, and all the stuff that was in his trunk was in his glove compartment. He's like,
What?
He's like, I don't know, man. I'm so sorry. I lost something in the car, and it just like everything just got switched around.
Everything got switched around.
I'm
Yeah,
not
sorry,
sure.
my registration's in the trunk and my fucking.
So I dropped my pills and I couldn't find them, and I was panicking.
That's some heavy shit, dude.
Yeah, that is pretty funny, man. That guy was fucked up.
I remember before I ever met him, he used to just walk up the street by James's house sometimes, and I remember one time we were just before we chilled in the back of James's house. Sometimes we used to chill in the front yard.
Yeah.
And he was just walking up there one time, and he was like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Like he was just like fucking like tweaking and shit. He's like, he's like, "Hey, man, what's up, guys? You guys, anybody fuck with Percocet or anything or Xanax, anything?" We're like, "Nah, man." He's like, "All right, all right, cool. All right, man. I'll check you guys later." I was like, "Oh, fuck."
That's some good times at that house.
Yeah.
I do recall one time where remember when they used to have chairs in the front when it was.
That's what I'm talking about.
When it just used to be a garage.
Yeah.
I remember
Before Derek sat on it and fucking.
No. That's not what happened. I was racing
Alex Credit, right? Yeah.
to the chair.
I heard of this.
And
too.
he was just about to beat me. So being the sore loser I was, I shoved him straight into the chair, and the chair collapsed into like 1,000 pieces
into oblivion.
Yeah. Did it collapse or just exploded?
It exploded basically, but
Bro,
there was no chair left after.
That is so fucking funny. I'll never forget this one time we used to chill at James's house before school. It might have been after school, whenever. But I remember we were smoking in his garage, and Derek. There was no more chairs, so Derek had to sit on this little, like, one of those little milk crate things with the holes in it. Mm-hmm. He fucking sits down on it, and the thing just fucking shatters, like, into, like, 1,000, like, different directions. Like, this, like, it disperses into all directions and just explodes, dude. And we're fucking laughing so hard, like.
Yeah.
He's probably so pissed.
It was the funniest shit ever.
I pogo sticked in that garage.
Oh my!
My
my god!
I pogo sticked right into a puddle.
Brian, James had a fucking pogo stick.
I remember that.
And yeah, fucking.
Well, I mean,
Ryan pogoed right. The funniest thing is, like, I was watching. I saw the puddle there, and I saw Ryan just going closer and closer to it. I almost felt like I made it happen in my mind or something. I'm like, dude, he's getting awfully close to that puddle.
Do it.
Just goes in there. The thing just slides out, and he goes face first.
It was like the slickest, oiliest spot in
my
that
God.
garage, and the fucking pogo stick slipped from underneath me, and my knees went straight into the concrete.
I remember that's when we used to chill with Nico, and Nico had, like, James had this, like, little monkey suit, and fucking Nico put it on and was fucking dancing like a little monkey and shit. Like,
He was a little monkey.
You know what I mean? Like, it's so. Oh my god,
Dude,
so funny.
I remember Ryan getting the short end of the stick of a lot of things.
Yes.
For one, with the pogo stick, and there was another time we were cruising at Kamilowiki, at the rec center, and Ryan had his fucking moped, and he was like, I think we had, like, freshly rained.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like the whole field was, like, covered with water, and Ryan was just like bram 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 bram, just fucking revving his moped engine, and he, like. He tries to take off, and he turns his fucking moped, and it skits right on the water, and he face plants right on his fucking face. Do you remember
It
that?
wasn't even face plant. You're making it sound like funnier than it was. It wasn't even that bad.
Well, see, here's the thing. My head was down the whole time, and everyone saw it but me. As soon as I looked up, he was already on the ground.
Oh.
No, I was already up. It was like it slipped. I got back up, and then everybody was laughing, of course.
Can you imagine if smartphones were around back in the day, how many funny videos we would have?
I'm so glad I wasn't around. I would have been fucking the victim of all
my
the funniest
God.
videos would have been me.
Dude, I feel bad for
Eating
kids these
shit.
days. I feel bad for kids these days that, like, you do some dumb shit in high school and it lives forever on fucking the internet or whatever, you know?
Dude, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad we didn't have the ability to have smartphones back then,
Yeah.
because I think a lot more of us would have probably
Dude, there's
been
a lot-
arrested or
there
in
was a
jail.
I
lot
would
of-
have incriminated ourselves.
There's
for
a
sure,
lot of
man.
funny videos with just like people in classrooms.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that one? I mean, well, I could go out for days, but did you ever see that one where the guy's like, it was like a black teacher, and he's like, whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
What? The teacher said that?
Yeah, the teacher said
That's hilarious. Dude, isn't it funny that, like, when you're a kid, you think teachers are, like, these different beings, right? Like, they're all, like, proper and shit, and, like, but then you get older and you realize, oh, these are just people.
Yeah.
They just have a job. Like, this is just their
Dude,
job.
I think you're the worst person
Who?
in this world.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you terrorize substitute teachers, and you call them up on their off
I-
days.
I-
Yeah, you're fucked
Holy
up.
shit, I
buddy.
really did.
I say, whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
Holy shit.
What you say? What you say? I say, whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
Your mom's
That's
a hoe.
amazing. That'd be the sickest teacher ever, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's so many more though, like random stuff that happened in the class.
I like the one where the guy was said the N-word.
Yeah.
He's like, "Could you lend a ninja a pencil?"
Dude, that was a long time ago though.
I know. That was great.
What is the other one? He's like, all right, I'm gonna say it. Like he's like, I'm tired of this. I'm gonna say it. I forget what he said, but it's hilarious.
Was that who's that fucking NFL wide receiver that played for the Eagles? Riley Cooper.
Oh.
Do you remember
Riley
that?
Cooper?
He was at some like country concert, and I guess he was pissed drunk or something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And he's like, I'm gonna jump over this fence and kick every nigger's ass. And then
Jesus.
everyone's like, whoa, hard R, bro,
Yeah,
hard
take
R.
it easy, brah.
Take it easy, man.
You guys
Donovan-
not remember that?
Wasn't your
No.
quarterback Donovan McNabb? So why are you saying these kind of things?
Was he a white guy?
Yeah, Riley Cooper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty white.
All right, here's the video. So I think this video was in 2013. It was the first time, or was when this was released. All right, it was at a Kenny Chesney concert, so he was probably mad.
Of course it was.
He's probably mad that they weren't two-stepping correctly
Right,
and or
right.
singing the lyrics the right way.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
I will jump that fence and fight every nigger here, bro.
Oh my god.
That was pretty blatantly racist. Jesus.
Jump that fence and fight every nigger here, bro.
And he was a wide receiver for the.
I don't even remember Riley
Is he-
Cooper. That's weird.
For the Eagles, yeah.
Oh my god. Why even play football if you're gonna be so racist?
Yeah. That's one of those things you can't even downplay it. You know, it's like you can't like there's no context that you could just like, yeah, I'm just gonna fight every one of them.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
now let me ask you a question.
Let me ask, is he from Alabama? Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Dude, he played for the University of Florida with the kind.
Oh my god, he did his 40-yard dash.
The
wasn't
Rock?
that fast.
No, with the fucking yeah, it is, bro. It's a 4.5.
Yeah, there's guys that run faster than that.
Well, the fastest you're gonna get is a 4.4.
Yeah,
So
it's fucking fast.
yeah, so 4.5 is pretty fucking fast. Anyway, no, with that gay Mexican tight end.
Oh, Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron, yeah, he played on that team.
Oh shit.
With Tim Tebow. Dude, that it's so ridiculous how savage that fucking that University of Florida team was when they won that championship.
Was that Miami?
No, I think it was Florida.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Gators, right? Was it the Gators?
Yeah.
That's what he says.
So savage.
Wow.
But, all right, I don't think he's a racist just because he said
I think he's a racist, dude.
the hard R.
Why? Like, what purpose would you have to say, I'm going to fight every N-word here?
They probably weren't dancing correctly.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
Yeah, he's not racist.
Dude, it's a Kenny Chesney concert. Respect the music.
Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying, man.
That's all I'm
They're
saying.
probably. What were they doing? See, walking the fucking. Kenny
Yeah, bro,
Chesney?
you don't see walk at a goddamn Kenny Chesney concert, you son of a bitch. You show some goddamn respect.
You show some respect.
You stand for the flag, you son of a bitch.
Say her name. God damn it.
That's some shit that I'm like, I don't know, man. I can't even, like... It's like, take it easy, Riley. Jesus.
I don't got no problem with it. Do I think he should be punished? Yeah, probably. You shouldn't be saying that shit, but I mean,
See, I feel the opposite. I feel that he is racist, but he shouldn't be. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, so you can't put him in jail for it.
Yeah, and I mean, he got in trouble, but he's still. Oh, I don't think he's playing in the NFL anymore.
He's 33.
Yeah.
Wait, look at his.
Well, look, he stopped in 202015. He played for the Eagles. Wow.
Yeah, his 4.5 was not good. I mean, his 50-yard dash.
Dude,
was
that's
not
pretty.
good
That's
enough.
pretty interesting. That he lasted that long because he's round 5 pick 159, and he lasted in the NFL for 5 years. That's pretty good.
What do you think he's doing now?
Probably beating up N-words, I guess.
He probably wears.
He's probably following Kenny Chesney on tour.
He's Kenny Chesney's private security.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And any N-words that are sea walking out there.
Oh my God. Don't worry, Kenny.
He's got a hammer in his pocket.
We'll handle him, Kenny.
And he knows when to use it.
Oh shit.
It's hammer time.
Now look up the "I'm about to say it" meme. Vine. I just wanted to see that. I'm about to say it. Vine. This guy.
Oh my God. It's only kid like.
You know what? I'm about to say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Was that a fart? Was that a fart at the end? Wait, play it again. Play it again. Was that a fart at the end? Listen to it.
You know what? I'm about to say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Oh, it was like his mouth.
He was about to laugh. You know what?
I've never seen that before.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Dude, I thought he was gonna say the N-word.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was.
That's what I wanted
kinda
you to
anticipating
think.
there.
I wanted you to think he was gonna say that.
I don't care that you broke your elbow. Okay.
I think we've all had
N-word?
somebody like that kid in our class.
Yeah, that's you know,
That guy.
Bobby Muth. Remember him?
Oh my God! Yes, it
Holy
was.
shit.
He's like, "Oh my, Miss Pooh, do I have permission to kick Eddie's ass?"
No, that was Derek.
Oh no, what?
He said that to Derek.
Oh, it's Derek. Yeah, Derek.
Yeah. I remember one time though. I remember in her class, he was sleeping one time, and I went up behind him and I shook him. I grabbed his shoulder. And I was like, "Wake up, Bobby!" And fucking, I went and sat back down. And he got up. He lifted his head up like this, and he's like, "That's it!" And he fucking slammed his fucking. He like Donkey Konged the desk, and he was like, "I fucking had it with you guys. Fuck you!" And all this shit. And fucking, I remember Miss Pooh was like, "Bobby, oh my God!" Like,
Yeah, wasn't that the guy that was voted most likely to shoot up a school?
yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't, dude.
I don't know.
Remember that kid Edmund?
Yeah.
Dude, that kid had some fucking problems, man. He pulled a knife on some kid one time.
Who?
Edmund.
Oh, Shabazian.
Little Asian kid. Yeah.
Shabazian.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember I had summer school with him one year, and fucking I said something to him one day, just fucking. I was always nice to him, but I just said something one day, just joking, like fucking around, and he said something like, he's just like, "You know what I'm gonna do?" He's like, I'm gonna hang you by your asshole on a meat hook, and I'm gonna cut out your intestines and freeze them. That's what he told me. We're like 15. I'm like, all right, dude. Well,
I'm not sitting by you no more.
yeah. See you at lunch.
Not to pull the racist card.
Dude, you never went to summer school. Let's be real.
I did.
No, yeah, you went to summer school with me. In fact,
I
right?
failed like 3 classes. I went to summer school with you, dude.
Yeah, what the?
Remember when you were fucking trying to fuck that teacher that whole time when we were like 15?
Yes, dude, I remember that.
This guy was bringing her roses and shit.
Miss Chu?
I don't know.
I think that was her name, dude.
Is it Miss Chu?
Oh, bro, I had the biggest dude.
Didn't she used to give you rides home after school and shit?
Yeah, like
he used to follow her to her car and shit after school.
Dude.
She was debating whether or not she was gonna commit.
Wasn't she like a stripper or some shit?
I don't know, but if she would have fucked me, I for sure would have done it, and she would have gone to jail because I would have told.
Oh, you were
everybody.
No, you were serious about it. Like you're like trying to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that if I took?
What class was this for you guys?
This was like pre-algebra or some shit, right?
Because we all failed.
No, this was algebra, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I failed math the first year, so I had to go to summer school.
That's right. We had class together.
Yeah, dude. And it's funny because I remember, I swear to God, she was like a stripper, like a go-go dancer.
I think she was a go-go dancer.
On her off time, right? But I just remember she hated Black Chris.
Dude.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember they had like spats in class of like, she was probably racist because he's black. And if you hate and if you're mean to a black person, that means you're racist. But fucking, I remember one time she told him, like, she's like, what's your mother's phone number? I'm calling her. And he gave her his phone number. And fucking she called him. And it hit the voicemail like, what's up, it's Chris, leave me a message. Fucking she got so pissed. Oh God.
Yeah.
Your mom's a hoe.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
No, dude, I fucking remember that specifically. Like you were trying to bang her. Like we used to talk about it.
Did we?
I forgot who else was in the class. No, me and somebody else used to talk about like Kai's trying to bang that fucking teacher, dude.
Dude, I was trying so fucking hard.
I remember
dude.
you brought her a flower one day.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Dude, she was so cool with
she
me
was
too.
she was kind of feeling it though, but she knew like she wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah.
But she was kind of like flattered.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
I bet you if I was like fucking 17,
probably could have pulled it off.
I probably could have pulled it off.
Yeah. If you had a couple more years to fucking...
I would have had a car. I would have had a debit card. You know what I mean?
A debit card.
I could have bought her.
I had a prepaid phone.
Would have bought her a little chantilly cake from Zippy's.
Yeah.
Just a slice.
A little dough bosh.
Balling on a budget.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Look at that dough bosh.
That's a fucking.
Dude, I wonder what she's doing right now. Do you remember her first name?
I have no idea. I didn't even remember her last name. I guess it was
I think it was Chu though.
I think it was.
Dude, I guarantee you we could find her on Facebook right now.
And have her come on the podcast and ask her if she wanted to fuck you or not.
I just wanted to hear her.
Okay, so this is like 15 years ago, right? So how old is she now? She's probably like 30 at the time, right? She's probably in her 40s then.
Was it 15? It has to be more, though, right? No, maybe 15 years.
This was the summer after freshman year, 2006, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably in her mid to later 40s.
She was hot, though, I remember. And she was like a fucking, you know.
She's a tight little fucking Asian chick, too.
Yeah, no, I remember she was, I think Chris was trying to leave. Oh, no, was it you? And she like, you're trying
Wait, you weren't in the class, were you?
No, but I was in the same building on the opposite side.
Oh.
You know, it's funny because you guys were in that class, which was probably Miss McNani's actual class, right?
Yeah, it was.
It was the second floor, right?
Yep.
But I was throwing paper balls through the window at the top.
Oh, on the other side?
On the other side.
Classic.
Do you remember that?
We used to always do that. Dude, somebody threw a textbook one time, and it fucking went through the little window. It fucking fit through the thing. Oh my God!
I was throwing shit over that.
You remember that? You remember that big black guy teacher?
Yeah.
He's like 7 feet tall. Remember
Yeah.
that? Dude, I was in Mr. Young's class one time, and he fucking came over. We were throwing shit, like fucking just everything we could, like water bottles and all that shit through the window. And he fucking came to our class one day and like bitched everybody out.
What's his name? Is like Mr. Jorgenstrom?
It was like something L. Jackson or some shit like that.
I forget.
But yeah, he was pissed, and we were like, "Oh fuck,
dude!" Fucking high school kids were the worst, dude.
He was like, "I'm tired of these motherfucking paper balls in this motherfucking classroom, motherfucker." It's like, Jesus
kill this
Christ.
motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss True though. I miss you.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's her last name anymore.
I wonder what she's doing now.
It was kind of. It was like one of those. What do they call that? Like they have Craigslist posts like missed opportunities or like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's
she
like
was one of those call girls.
I saw you sitting at the bus stop. I didn't say anything to you, but I wanted to.
And I wanted you.
Yeah. You had a pretty flower in your hair.
Okay.
A red dress.
Okay.
You were in my classroom, and you're only 15.
Misconnections. That's what it is. Misconnections.
Oh, yeah.
That was her stripper name.
She's like, I'm misconnection.
Remember that? What is that?
Dude.
What is that Netflix movie about cats?
Cuties?
Cute. Yeah, I was just gonna say.
No. What is that? Crazy about cats?
The Social Dilemma.
I don't.
With the
yeah.
Craigslist killer.
Don't fuck with cats.
Luca Magnani or some shit.
That guy fucked it up for everybody.
Yeah.
For the personal ads for like the fucking for dating on Craigslist. You can't even do that anymore.
Right.
You can't just. I mean, yeah, he was going after gay guys. Just don't be gay,
dude.
Yeah, dude, that was so fucked how he did that one Asian dude.
So dirty.
Like chopped up his body and shit.
So dirty.
Fuck.
Like and then like you hear his best friend on that documentary. It was so fucked up. Like
Oh,
this
of
guy,
the Asian guy, right?
huh?
You talking about his mom, his best friend?
No, wait,
No,
what?
no. The
Did you
Asian
watch
guy,
the
right?
documentary? Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
Asian guy.
did.
He was saying like the Asian guy was like a closeted gay guy.
Yeah.
And he was just trying to like find a boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah, because it
and-
wasn't accepted.
Oh.
That's why he moved to Canada.
And the fucking one guy he finds is a serial killer. It's like, oh, what
are the
odds?
chances, man? God damn it, dude.
I thought you were talking about Luca's best friend, and like the only person that was his best friend in that.
Oh, you're talking about Luca's mom.
Yeah, like I'm like, bitch, how are you
Gary.
still?
And it's so funny because she was on his side the whole time, and you thought he was.
Everybody
innocent.
take a look at Ryan's son here.
Oh, Gare Bear.
Ah, Safenia.
I will not have my son exposed to this media for clout.
Give me some of that shit. Give me some of this.
How dare you?
Gare Bear.
Give me
How
some of that
dare you?
Gary.
How dare you exploit my son like this?
He's just a boy. Don't do
Just the
it.
boy.
Yeah, for all you listeners on iTunes and Spotify, check our YouTube page out if you want to check out Gary.
He shoots laser beams out of his eyes.
Yes.
You gotta cock him back. You gotta go. Chick, chick.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Meow.
Meow.
Stinky bitch. Beat it.
We call him Chairman Meow.
Chairman Mao. Meow.
Chairman Meow.
Nah, dude. Speaking of, I was gonna talk about substitute teachers because you brought it up earlier. Yeah, dude. I used to terrorize substitutes, man. Fuck. Mr. Carr.
You terrorized
Holy
him. I terrorized him.
Bro, I started the whole sugar tits thing.
Yeah.
That was my doing.
Did you start up the whole
Dude, this.
Mr. Carr?
No, I think it was Jock.
No, that was me, dude.
Oh, was it?
That
Oh,
was
okay.
me.
Dude, the funniest thing, right, is that.
He's like, will you stop saying that?
Dude. Oh my God. The funniest story was one time.
Jock. Did we already go to that story? We said
Okay, so aside from the sugar tits thing, I called this guy sugar tits one time when like he was taking roll call and he called my name and I was just like, I said right here sugar tits or something, and the whole crowd. That was like the first time I killed. I feel like it was almost like doing stand up, like the whole fucking class just erupted. You know what I mean?
Is this the birth of Eddie M?
Yeah, they were like, it was the craziest shit, and then he was like. The response from the response from the class was so strong that he was like, you know what? That was so ballsy. I'm gonna let that one slide. and then fucking. So what happened was, this was I was in a different period than Jock and I think Nick, but they're saying that they started calling him sugar tits too, right? And he got so mad about it. He said the next person who calls me sugar tits is getting sent to the office, right? So they started saying it backwards. They started saying Ragus Stit. Right? They started spelling sugar tits backwards. And so Jock kept calling him Ragus Stit, and I guess he figured it out, and then he banned Jock from the class, right? And I remember that fucking day, Jock was so pissed off because he's like, dude, fuck Mr. Carr. He's like, dude, if I ever see that guy, he banned me from the class. If I ever see him in public, I'm going to fucking punch him right in the face, right? That fucking night, we go to Waikiki. We're like just drinking and chilling. We're walking down the strip. Who do we see playing guitar on the side of the fucking road? Mr. Carr. Playing like some fucking old like fucking Beatles shit that no one's ever heard.
Yeah.
And fucking we're with Jock and I'm like, dude, Jock, there he is. Like you said you're gonna punch him in the face earlier, And we just passed by him and he's like, no man, like it's already sad enough,
Like Jock will say he'll talk the biggest shit, but then he'll take like a fucking tiny shit. Like He'll just it'll be a false fart.
False flag.
False flag. Never mind, I don't have to take a shit anymore.
Yeah. No, it was just so funny that I'm just like, oh my God, that's when I realized that teachers are just people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's our substitute teacher who's supposed to be in charge of us. He's playing guitar on the side of the road in Waikiki.
Okay, but why are we dancing around this subject? Because you did something way worse than this.
What?
Yeah, bitch, spit it out.
What are you talking about?
You started a paper ball fight.
Oh, Jesus.
And then you threw it at...
That was not even a big deal.
You threw it at Matt Sampson.
Oh, and look at it. Now he's fucking leaving.
How convenient.
Now he's fucking leaving.
How convenient. He throws a paper ball at Matt Sampson, and he was one of the special kids in our class.
Dude, Matthew Sampson, for anybody to pick on him, you got a small dick.
Dude, you got a tiny dick, dude.
For
not
sure
Kainoa, because everybody's seen Kainoa's dick. But anyway, not only did... And this guy kind of had it coming too. His last name was Yip. I mean, if you have your last name... If your last name is Yip, you got it coming, dude. Not only did he throw a paper ball while he was substituting, and then threw it directly at Mr. Yip, he also got his phone number and prank called him on his day off.
Eddie, how did you get his phone number?
Oh, did I get into this?
Oh man,
You son of a bitch, Eddie.
he's drinking fucking. Eddie was drinking milk tea and fucking looking up phone numbers or something.
Dude,
Drinking
I'll
that
tell you
boba.
this. First of all, let me defend myself here.
Sipping that boba, baby.
Okay, so first of all, the Matt Sampson thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What,
first
you
of all,
like picking on retards?
so far,
God,
Jesus Christ. First of all, for anybody who
Get us
doesn't know,
canceled.
if anybody doesn't know who Matt Sampson is, he was like a guy we went to high school with who had like autism or Asperger's or something like that.
Was actually not stupid though. He could function in class, but he was just a little off.
Sure, we'll call it that. But
No, he's a great guy. He was just Eddie likes picking on retards.
he works at Safeway in Hawaii Kai if you guys ever want to check him out. Still to this day. Anyway, we were having a paper ball fight in class, and I decided to end it. I wanted to end the fight and just win for our side. So I balled up maybe like 50 pieces of paper into one ball, right? It was probably like this big. About like that. Good size. I'll take some. I launched the paper ball at somebody. It was not intended for Matt Sampson. It was intended for our classmate Tina, and she ducked it somehow.
That was the one you threw as well?
Yeah.
You threw that one too?
No, I threw it at her.
Yeah.
And she ducked it, and it hit Matt Sampson.
Oh, I was gonna say it.
And then he had like a seizure.
But do
Did he really?
No, he didn't. But that's fucking hilarious.
Nah, he was just like, ow.
He's like, ow.
You know how you're not supposed to touch people with autism and they freak out? It's kind of what happened.
No, but the funniest thing is who threw that paper ball at Tina, and she was sitting next to the wall, and
I think it was Alan. She hit her head.
In attempt to dodge the ball, she swung her head directly into the wall.
So Tina was sitting here, right? And I think Alan threw a paper ball at her, and she tried to dodge it by going like this. And she fucking just smashed her head into the wall. It was just fucking hilarious.
It was fucked up at the time, but it's kind of funny.
Anyway, yeah, and then Mr. Yip, Mr. Yip, who was our substitute teacher for a long time, he just completely lost control of the class. This is how bad we were, dude. He literally sat down behind his desk, not in the chair, like on the ground, and like with his hands on his head, like I can't fucking do this anymore, like just defeated. You know what I mean? And as soon as he sat down behind the desk, like 10 people just launched paper balls at him, just buried him in paper balls.
Oh my god!
Like it was amazing, dude. I've been like, you ever make a substitute teacher cry? Like, there's no like better feeling than like you won. The class it was like
at the time
it was like anarchy.
At the time, it was a good feeling. Oh, you know what? I did make a substitute teacher cry, or maybe not cry, but I threw a banana peel at his face and I ran.
Senor Suda.
I don't think he was a substitute teacher.
He was an actual teacher.
Oh wait, never mind. He was a real teacher. Shit.
And you weren't even in his class. You just throw fucking banana peels at him. Dude, Kai, I remember. We'll get into how I got the substitute teacher's numbers later, but
but do you remember that though? I threw the banana peel and then you got blamed.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the blame for
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
Dude,
No,
I think I was there because we had the same
Yeah,
class
we were in
together.
class together. Yeah.
No. Remember Sensei Sugimura? She's like,
Yeah.
She thought it was you. Remember? She's like, oh my god, it was Eddie. Eddie was the one. And I was like,
Eddie, what do you got
Eddie
there?
What? You don't remember that? You got
No.
blamed for? Oh my god.
I don't remember getting blamed for it.
You're getting.
I remember I called Sensei Sugimura Oba-chan one time. She's like, I am not your grandmother. Yeah. I was in her class for like 3 days and I switched to fucking Spanish.
Oba-chan.
We had a Japanese Spanish teacher named Senor Suda. And fucking, dude, we gave this guy so much shit, dude. I remember this guy's the worst.
Who, Ryan?
Me and Kai had class together. And, oh my God, dude. I used to draw dicks all over the classroom. I remember, do you remember that, dude?
Yeah.
Do you remember I used to draw
On the whiteboard.
I drew a dick. I drew a dick on the chalkboard with Sharpie though, so he couldn't erase it.
I remember him.
So his name was Rod. Remember? It was Rod Suda.
Yeah.
So I drew a dick, right, like a big dick on the chalkboard, and then in the shaft I wrote Rod, his name. And then I remember he when he came to class, he walked up and he's like, oh my God, he saw it and he tried to erase it and it wouldn't come off. And he's like, shit. So he like grabbed a little poster, like a little world map or something, and put it over it. And we're fucking laughing so hard. I used to put dicks all over that classroom, dude. He's like, who's fucking drawing penises everywhere?
Remember when Kainoa got caught cheating and then Kainoa threw?
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Dude, Kai got caught cheating on a test or something one day, and Suda fucking found out, and he walked right up. Remember that? He walked up to you and he grabbed your test and ripped it in front of you. And you were like, fuck you, senor. And he fucking, dude, he stood up.
Senor.
Kai gave him double fingers and he was like, fuck you, senor. And he stood up and slapped his grade book out of his hand and kicked it out the fucking classroom, dude. And he was like, I know, I'm calling your mother.
Call her.
Dude, at least I had the respect to call him senor.
True, yeah.
Right?
You called him by his actual title.
What is like worse than just calling him senor?
You fucking Jap bitch or something.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God, dude! I remember when we found out that he caught the bus to school every day. We just roasted him constantly about that. Like, senor, so you catch the bus to school? You don't have a car? You're like a 40-year-old man without a car? And he's like, no, sometimes I drive my mom's. And we're like, oh, really?
And if you think about that,
We're so
just
bad,
like, it's
dude.
fucked up.
Yeah, we're dicks,
Dude.
Complete dicks.
Looking back now, I'm definitely not proud of the shit that I did or that we did.
But it was hilarious.
I mean, I think the best thing is that we can sit down here and we can have a conversation about it, and it takes us right back to that time and place. And it was fucking fun. Like, looking back, talking about it right now is fucking fun. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But if someone were to say, would you treat somebody like that now?
100%.
Fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah.
No, dude, I would beat the shit out of my 15-year-old self quick.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
I was just,
Nah, your 15-year-old self would probably kick your ass right now.
yeah, probably. I could probably bench more back then.
At the time, there was no Instagram. Yeah. All the clout that we got was through actions that we did in real life. It was all word of mouth.
It's all word of mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, so what I was gonna say was, how I got all the substitute teachers' numbers. I forget whose class. Oh, it might have been Suda's class. He had the fucking list of substitute teachers and their phone numbers like on the bulletin board. And I just saw it one day and I just fucking took it. And I'm like, I'm prank calling all of these motherfuckers. So I used to prank call. I used to just go down the list and like prank call. I used to do, remember Schneider? Mr.
Yeah.
Schneider?
Yeah.
By the way, so I probably told this story before, but our substitute teacher in high school used to run the Laugh Factory Comedy Club that was in Hawaii back when we were in high school. It closed down like 2008 or 9 or some shit. But he was like the manager of the club. And he used to tell us stories about fucking comedians and shit. And like
now that you say that,
yeah,
it's like something we had a Laugh Factory in Hawaii.
Yeah,
like over
you remember it used to be right by
10 years ago. Like,
Varsity.
Where was it?
Right by the Varsity Theater, Puck's Alley, kind of by Anna O'Brien's.
Really?
It was right on that corner where by like Blazing Steaks is over there.
And if you think about it, Laugh Factory.
What?
Yeah,
that's a big name.
Yeah, it's a franchise like all over the country, man.
Well, I think I don't want to say they're tanking, but if I'm not mistaken, they record comic sets
Yeah, that was a problem.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess they're like, it gives people exposure, I guess, if you're like a younger comic. But they were doing it without their consent. That's why. And that's what people had problems with.
Right.
But, you know, I don't know if that.
Well, they ruined Kramer, for one.
I think it was those.
I think Kramer.
I think it was those 3 in the front that ruined Kramer.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think Kramer.
That was one of the worst meltdowns I've ever seen on stage.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
That was funny as fuck if you think about it. I mean, if you watched it.
Kramer's probably a big Kenny Chesney fan.
Definitely.
And a big Philadelphia
He's
Eagles
like, Riley
fan.
Cooper, that's my guy.
Yeah, oh, dude.
Yes.
That's my guy.
That was his guy in
should've got
fantasy football.
He should have got the Heisman.
Do you guys even watch football?
I watched a couple games recently.
I
Who do you
started
watch?
watching again.
Who's your team? Who are you watching?
I watched the Raiders and
I know-
Saints game.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, fuck no, actually. Fuck you. Because I'm a Raiders fan now.
They won.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they beat the Saints?
Did they?
Yeah, they just beat the Saints.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ryan, get your shit straight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
Ryan's a Raiders fan now. All right.
Yeah.
Nah, the only reason why I'm a Raiders fan is because my family's up there.
In Oakland?
No, they're in Vegas,
Vegas.
No, I know.
Oh, get your shit together, man. Come on.
I was making a joke. Goddamn.
Come on, dude. You weren't joking.
So I used to be a diehard Indianapolis Colts fan. I was that Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, Peyton Manning.
That was a good
Yeah.
team.
That was a great team.
Tony Dungy.
Yeah, Tony Dungy before his son got shot.
The good old days.
The good old days. But now I would say, I mean, I'll watch it more often than, no, I'll watch a little bit of it. But the team that I like to watch now is the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays?
Yeah.
It was like Matt Ryan, right?
No. It's that
Before.
black guy.
Before.
Oh, I don't know.
Wasn't Matt Ryan on the Cardinals before?
I don't, dude. I only.
Larry Fitzgerald, right?
Yeah,
He's still there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
DeAndre. That's their best wide receiver.
Well, and they have Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
But
Oh, Fitzgerald's been there for a while.
Hopkins is
Fitzgerald's
doing
old as
good
shit.
though.
No,
Yeah.
Wait,
but he's still
Fitz-
very smart though.
Did Fitzgerald leave and come back?
I don't think so.
Because wasn't Larry Fitzgerald on the fucking the Seahawks for a while?
Dude, that's Sherman, dog.
Oh, yeah, okay. Other guy with dreads.
You're
That's
racist,
right, I'm
Eddie.
sorry.
All right.
Dude, you remember Richard Sherman? He was like talking shit to that lineman or something. He's just like the lineman was like, "I'll slap the shit out of you," and the guy's like, "Do it, man." He's like, "Do something." The guy just slaps the shit out of him.
Bah. Dude, never fuck with guys that aren't in.
That are 3 times the size of you, bro.
Well, I mean, if you're a DB, you fuck with wide receivers, maybe tight ends,
Yeah,
but you're not
you're
gonna be
fucking with
fucking with the
linemen,
left
bro.
guard, dude. Left guard is gonna fucking smack you up.
Get out of here.
But no, there's a Kyler Murray. He's a quarterback.
Kyler Murray, yeah.
Quarterback
Oh,
for the
okay.
Arizona Cardinals, and
Well, that was my opposing quarterback for this week in fantasy.
anyway, I'm a fan of the guy. I know him through other avenues.
Through the Rolovich Foundation.
I know him through people. I mean, I don't know him,
Oh.
but I know somebody who's dating him.
Wow.
All right.
Bow, chicka, bow. He's crazy, by the way,
Is
as
he?
are all NFL players,
Yeah.
unless you're a lineman. I think the people that would be the most fun to hang out with would be fucking linemen in the NFL.
Yeah.
They don't get any like you're a lineman in the NFL. Like nobody really knows you that.
You don't get no praise.
Yeah.
It's not like
it's
you're-
always the QB, the receivers, the fucking
Running back.
Running back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I recently watched a game. I forget.
Or you're like the kicker.
I
Nobody gives a shit.
I recently watched a game where a lineman actually went out for a pass and caught it on a like a red zone like offense like they scored a touchdown. I didn't know that you can, I mean I probably knew this because we played football, but you can have a lineman catch a football as long as you tell the referee that you're gonna use that lineman. And the thing is, once you tell that referee, the referee has to tell the other team that they're gonna use it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. And it ended up working as a play, and they scored a touchdown with the lineman, which was pretty amazing.
Well,
fun fact.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you know what's fun is like remember the Titans? No. Was it Replacements Which one was like the one where he was
the Keanu Reeves one?
Yeah.
Those Replacements.
Yeah.
That was a
They-
great
they were
fucking
both-
movie, man.
Either way, both of the linemen were pretty funny in the movie.
I like the Asian one. Remember the?
It's like Nandeska.
Dude,
remember
the
when he
motherfucker
remember when he
eating hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, I remember just like he threw up. He's just like, oh man. He's like, I can't see puke, man. He's gonna make me puke.
That was like was that Godfrey? No. Was it
Dude,
the
Warren Sapp was in there.
Wasn't that the 7-Up your guy? Godfrey.
The comedian?
No, Orlando Jones.
Orlando Jones, that's what he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like the receiver or whatever.
Yeah.
Make 7 up yours. The motherfucker couldn't catch, but he was fast.
Yeah.
Didn't they put glue on his hands?
Glue on his
Remember?
hand and
Yeah, I remember that.
and like the ball was stuck to his gloves.
Replacements is a dope movie, man.
Dude, Any Given Sunday, that was like the serious version
Yeah.
of that movie.
You know what's
Yeah,
funny?
yeah.
I didn't see Any Given Sunday.
Dude, I saw that multiple times.
It's a good movie.
And then Two for the Money. Al Pacino was in that movie as well. It was like a sport. It was like a bookie movie.
Weren't you like a big Friday Night Lights guy?
Oh, dude, I loved all that shit in high school. That was my jam.
Dude, what happened to you? You just kind of fell off from football.
I don't know. I didn't love it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't the same. I mean, I haven't sat down and watched a football game for over 7 years.
Like the Colts aren't complete trash. They're okay.
I don't watch football anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
now
just,
I'm
like,
starting
not-
to.
Even NBA, I've been watching the finals and stuff, but like the regular season, I don't even pay attention.
I wasn't really either. I was definitely into this finals or this
Lowest ratings of all time.
Really?
NBA finals since they started.
It just turned into a pussy ass sport.
Since they started doing ratings of like this is the lowest viewership of all time.
A lot of people saying that
I think it's the politics.
The finals this year isn't the real finals.
Dude,
it's part of that.
Everyone
Yeah.
flopping. I'm like, dude, you're.
No.
I think
But they changed that, so you can't flop anymore.
They should penalize you for flopping. And
Yeah,
be
they
like, oh,
do.
that's some bullshit.
No.
All right, that's one strike, bitch.
No. They do now. That's why nobody does it as much. So you have to be really slick about it. You know what I mean?
I think it's partly because it's in the bubble and it's like they're not traveling and stuff. I think it's also partly because they're mixing politics so heavily into it.
If you ever watch like The Last Dance,
I agree.
If you ever watch The Last Dance and it's like Michael Jordan when they were playing, was Michigan, not Michigan, but Detroit, when he was there was like a different game back then. People were getting false.
Like the Bad Boys?
Yeah, the Bad Boys.
Oh, dude, like Bill Laimbeer and
Yeah.
shit, fucking just smacking people down.
Yeah, dude, they were
it was
getting
so
false.
physical back then.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why, this era of basketball is gonna be looked back at as like so trash compared to like 90s and 80s basketball.
You know, I think it's going to be more skilled as far as shooting, dribbling,
it
passing,
is.
and all that. But as far as like fucking real and rawness, it's going to be the bitch version of the
exactly
of the NBA.
It's not as entertaining.
Nothing's gonna fuck with the Jordan era of basketball. It's just never gonna be like that again. That was just a special time. Like,
Well, and like it was the Jordan era.
LeBron is not gonna be looked at as like. LeBron's a fucking amazing player, but he's not going to be looked at as like Michael Jordan. It's just not. It's you know what I mean. He's not. He doesn't have like the killer in him like that Jordan had. It's just a difference.
And that receding hairline, he just got to cut it, man. Just fucking let it be.
He paid so much money to fix his hairline, and now the back of his head is fucking balding now.
You know what he's got to do?
Dude, that's how you know how crazy that you have all the money in the world and you still can't fix your hair.
Man, he just went to the wrong doctor. You got to go to Elon Musk's doctor.
Yeah,
Elon Musk had some kind of male pattern baldness.
Dude, he had the little yarmulke fucking.
Look it up. Look up the
Look
picture.
it up.
Dude, Elon Musk, he was like 25 and completely bald, and then now he has a fucking beautiful head of hair. It's insane, man. Dude, he looked like shit before.
Oh my god, he looked like fucking the guy from Seinfeld.
Dude, look how great he looks now.
I mean,
That's
either
like
way,
that's a different person.
he still looks like an alien.
Yeah. But he's like a fucking sexy alien on the right and a fucking illegal alien on the left.
He looks like a white pope.
You know what's funny is the picture on the left is when he was poor. Oh no, wait. This is when he had PayPal.
That's when he just started PayPal.
Yeah, that's when he just started PayPal.
Yeah, so he wasn't. I don't think he was rich yet, but he was getting there.
But the point is, I think the more money you make, the more better looking you can make yourself, because then that's when you can get more self-care. You know?
Oh my god.
That's not even fucking Elon Musk. That's the guy from Seinfeld. What's
It's
his
fucking
name?
George Costanza.
George Costanza.
That's amazing, dude.
Dude,
How
so-
crazy is that there's still no like straight fucking
Eddie's drunk.
good hair procedure. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny is you know what? To bring up an old topic is the Proud Boys.
Yeah. What about him?
Are you joining? Are we joining the Proud
We're
Boys?
joining.
Is that what
Are
happened?
we pledging?
We're trying. We're pledging, dude. No. But the thing is, it's like I didn't
Can you
even
pass
know.
me another beer in there?
I wasn't paying attention to who the Proud Boys are, and like then you see videos of them. I really like this guy on Instagram. His page is called All Gas and No Brakes.
That's the guy he was just on King and the Sting recently.
Dude, was he?
Yeah.
Dude, this guy goes to all the fucking protests, all the fucking rallies, and he's just interviewing people, and it's just fucking amazing because he's like in the middle of all the action and he's interviewing like all these people.
Yeah.
Like, did you see the last one with the
Proud Boys?
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
Proud
you sent
Boys?
that to me. Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah.
That was hilarious, man. And you know what's funny? Is they're not all white.
No, dude, the leader of the Proud Boys is like a Mexican guy
Yeah.
or like Cuban or something.
Wasn't it Gavin McGinnis at one
Yeah.
point?
He started it. He was the founder, but I don't think
And,
he's
like,
I don't think he's affiliated
It's like
anymore.
it's like the more I learn about the Proud Boys, the more I'm like, oh, they're not really like a fucking white supremacy gang.
They
You know,
don't.
like-
They're not white supremacists.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not a white supremacy group.
Yeah.
Dude,
So it's
the
like-
Proud Boys were started as a joke by Gavin McGinnis on the Opie and Anthony show, just about. There was like an intern there that they wanted to like make him into a man, like he was like a young, like 20-year-old guy or something, and then so they started this fake club to be like where you get initiated. It's almost like a frat, you know what I mean? And so they turned it into like an actual.
And then
thing.
they started wearing aloha shirts and fucking.
No, those are the Boogaloo
That's
Boys.
the Boogaloo Boys.
There's
Yeah,
the
that's
Boogaloo
different.
Boys.
That's
Yeah.
different.
Wait,
yeah.
is that the fucking Tiki Torch motherfuckers?
No,
No.
it's
No.
completely different.
So the Proud Boys and the Tiki Torches are different.
I think they're in the same spectrum. If you're going to categorize these
The Proud Boys
type
are
folks.
the Proud Boys are more on the conservative side, like they're like pro-Trump conservative guys,
But why
but
the
they're
fuck-
not the Klan.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, and that's what I think people are getting misled to believing, and I think it's just funny that I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong, and I'm like, oh, they're stupid for doing it, whatever. It's like now they're turning the Proud Boys hashtag, and it's now just a bunch of gay. It's like a bunch of gay couples.
Did you hear about that?
Did you see that?
That's funny.
You hear about that, Eddie?
What?
The gay takeover of the Proud Boy hashtag.
No, I didn't hear about this.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's like trending now. And
That's dope though.
Well, this is the first time in a long time that I've actually heard about the Proud Boys in the news.
Yeah, they haven't been doing anything.
And like, I mean, fuck, you can categorize them any which way you want, but more often than not, they're Republican alpha males that have guns. And now you can be that and be a fucking Democrat, but for people to categorize them as, oh, fucking racist, anti-gay, homo folks, maybe some of them are. But I think for you to just put an umbrella statement and then wrap everybody that quote-unquote calls himself a Proud Boy, I think it's just... it's not the right thing to do. Because it's like calling...
Yeah, it's like people are calling them a white supremacist organization when they're not.
Well,
like they
like,
say that they don't have any affiliation with the KKK or neo-Nazis
right.
or anything.
It's like when you say punch Nazis, and it's like nobody here's a fucking Nazi.
Well, that's the thing. Well, it's also the thing of like, I will say they are on the more conservative side of things, but anybody who's to the left of, Antifa are white supremacists, So it's like, we're white supremacists to these people. So it's like, whatever, man.
Yeah. All right.
Like if you're not a straight up communist, you're a fucking white supremacist. Dude.
CNN headline: Gay men have taken over the Proud Boys Twitter hashtag.
I think it's more comical. I'm not saying it is right for them to do this.
That's kind of hilarious.
It's hilarious though.
Like,
I think it's a great fucking joke.
It's a joke.
And you know
'cause
what?
the gay thing is like pride, right?
Right.
It's like
Right.
pride.
Yeah, they're
stuff.
proud.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. That it is funny. It kind of fucks up the Proud Boys name.
I don't think so because
It's weird to me that the Proud Boys even get brought up. They're not doing anything.
exactly.
Are the Proud Boys the ones going down, burning down cities and fucking burning down people's businesses and looting shit? It's not the fucking Proud
And
Boys,
They're not
dude.
even. They're not even like. Oh, wait.
I'm not saying the Proud Boys are like great guys.
So wait.
I'm just saying they're not really responsible for much. The only negative thing really about the Proud Boys is that they go to these protests looking for fights. Like they're pro like violence, like trying to fight. They're not shooting anybody, but they're like, we're gonna go beat up Antifa. You know what I mean? That's all they really do, which I don't condone that. I'm just saying they're not fucking lighting buildings on fire. They're not looting people's shit. They're not fucking destroying property. They're just fighting people like who they think are their enemies, like Antifa and whatever.
To a certain extent, but that video was pretty raw. The one that was on that All Gas No Brakes interview.
Yeah.
He was kicking somebody on the ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They fight with like, but that's the thing. It's the same thing Antifa does.
No, but yeah,
they're pro violence.
Okay, now that we're on,
I'm not saying it's good.
Now that we're on that topic of Antifa, like what did you and if you watch the debate,
The bidet.
they're trying to ask. They had a question about to Biden if he was in support of Antifa, and he
No,
said,
they didn't say that.
Oh, was it?
They said, dude, this is the thing that's so irritating about it, is because again, I'm not even a Trump supporter. I'm just saying, for real, like they asked Trump to denounce white supremacy, which he's already done in the past multiple times. I can pull you up like 10 different videos right now of him saying that.
You know what? You're right.
Not only that, then Joe Biden asks him to denounce the Proud Boys for some reason, right? And he tells him to stand back and stand by, which, I mean, whatever the fuck stand by means. I mean, you know what I mean? But he told him to stand back, all right? I don't know what the fuck. I think he just misspoke. Like when you're saying stand back and stand by, like whatever.
Well, it's like a stand back, stand by. You know, like a Fuck, I don't know.
Like, what do you think
right
Trump?
Yeah,
what do you think Trump is gonna give them the signal? Like, all right, Proud Boys, you ready? You're standing by. All right, go in there. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I think why he said that is because he wasn't trying to like completely like be like a fuck you to the Proud Boys. Like it was more like I'll appease these fucking scrubs and say stand back but stand by. But I'm not saying fuck you guys. I don't want your support.
Even if that, they were both yelling. Chris Wallace and Biden were both yelling at him at the same time. I think he might have just said that just cut, like whatever. Like he told him to stand back though, right?
Right.
He said stand back. So, but meanwhile, they didn't even ask Biden. Not only did they not ask Biden anything about Antifa or anybody who's fucking burning buildings down, right? He said they don't even exist. He said Antifa's not even an organization, they're an idea. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So you're asking one guy to denounce white supremacy, which he's done multiple times already, and about the Proud Boys, the Proud Boys don't barely do anything, right? But you're not even going to ask Biden about the people actually out there rioting and looting and burning fucking everything. And not only that, he's like, oh, they're not even real. They don't even exist.
Yeah.
They're just fucking, it's just an idea. It's not fucking, they're not a real organization.
Yeah, that was kind of a stupid.
That's the most biased fucking shit of all time.
It wasn't an intelligent response to that question.
I will say, Biden did better than I thought he was going to do.
Yeah, he did.
He was on some alpha brain or something.
Yeah.
Like, they had
he was very
focused.
They had him on that NZT.
They didn't catch him on a pause too much. He was pretty prepared.
He didn't stumble over his words like I thought he was going to.
Yeah.
He did. I got to give it to Biden on that. He did better than I thought.
I feel like, if anything, Trump was definitely more flustered.
The interrupting shit was too much. Trump needs...
Where the fuck is it?
He's right there.
What?
Let him out.
Shut up, Gary.
Let him out.
You want to get out?
Get him the fuck out of here. Little bitch.
Dude, I think Trump should hang back, honestly. Like, the best way to make Biden fuck up is to just let him talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, he kept... It wasn't a good look for him to keep interrupting like that.
I think that was just a terrible person to have, like Chris Wallace. I feel like they should have had somebody else in mind. I mean, he did have the speaking voice of that kind of guy with the mediator, but I feel like was he more biased towards Joe Biden?
That's the point I was waiting to sit back and make. I felt like it was he was on Biden's team because from what I saw, granted, I didn't watch the entire thing.
And he's a Fox News guy, which is interesting.
Wait, but what?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Chris Wallace is a Fox News guy.
I
thought he was being a little biased towards Biden, honestly, if I'm just being totally honest. I mean, I'm not saying it was like crazy egregious or anything, but I'm just saying, like, the fact that he asked Trump about the white supremacy thing, but Biden not about the rioters, that just seems like bias to me. Maybe in the next debate that he'll ask him about it, but I don't know.
Well,
Mr. President,
has he signed on for a contract to be the guy narrating
I don't know if they're gonna have a different one next time or what.
Dude,
I'm not sure.
I know this has been played out, but I think Joe Rogan would be a great person to do this.
And it's funny because Donald Trump was asking for Joe Rogan.
And I mean, I say this
because they wouldn't do it though.
Dude, Joe Rogan listens though. That's the thing. He wouldn't. I personally feel like he wouldn't interject his personal feelings upon any questions or any kind of moderation.
I got into an hour argument about Joe Rogan, and he's not like fucking.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's a fucking
he's
homophobe.
Not, he's not. He's not. Yeah, totally a homophobe, fucking conservative, right wingist.
Yeah, like I'd be good with Rogan if he didn't want all trans people to die. You know what I mean? But
yeah, if I was gonna eat chicken,
other than that, he's a good dude.
If I was gonna eat chicken, I don't eat the left wing. Because the right wing.
I'm just saying. No, honestly though, yeah, like you were saying before about the fucking people saying who won the debate and everything, dude. It was a shit show. It was the greatest thing I've ever seen in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
You know, it was like
WW.
They were both
fucking wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I think the next one will be different because I think they're gonna reanalyze it and go over it.
He's like, I can't get anything in with this clown.
He's like, hey, shut up, man.
Shut up, man.
Here's the deal.
Well, how the fuck do you win a debate? A debate essentially is a conversation,
a roast battle.
It's a conversation of ideas, right? So you're basically you're supposed to be debating different ideas on certain topics.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you win or lose a debate?
I mean, you just got to intellectually crush the other guy, but it's hard for these two motherfuckers.
Yeah, but who's to say who's crushing who though?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think either of them crushed either of them.
Right.
I think it was a shitstorm of just nonsense. Definitely. And
it was already answers that we all knew. They were saying that they're reiterating everything from their campaign, basically.
Yeah.
I think they should chalk this up as a first draft and move on.
You know what? Okay, here's the thing. Let me say this too. I was listening to Tim Pool talk about it, and he had a good point. He said when Trump got asked the white supremacy question, he had a chance to just do it right there, and he could have
squashed
all of this shit. Even though he's done it fucking multiple times before, people wanted it right then, right?
Yeah.
So he could have taken that opportunity to do it. But the thing I was thinking about too is like, dude, even if he said, yes, I denounce the KKK and neo-Nazis, the anti-Trump people don't believe him anyway. They'd be like, you're fucking lying. You're a white supremacist, you fuck.
So that's only going to hurt him to say that then, because he could potentially lose votes from those white supremacists.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but they anything he says doesn't matter. They don't believe him anyway. So it's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
He kind of gets shot. He gets shot down before he can fucking even bring up a point.
Dude, I saw a 10-minute compilation video of him fucking denouncing the KKK and neo-Nazis.
Yeah, I seen that.
Everything.
It was like from 4 years ago or something.
It's over the past 3 years, dude. Like, I'm like, what do you want? What do you want him to say? Like,
well,
it was just weird at the time, and not everybody knew that he already denounced the white supremacy.
Because people don't fucking research shit.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just
I didn't research shit, and I was thinking the same.
I
thing.
remember him after that Charlottesville thing happened. Remember when they fucking made this another twisted news story about him saying that there was fine people on both sides?
Yeah.
The same clip right before he says that, he says, we denounce all white supremacists, KKK, and neo-Nazis. They should be condemned totally. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying that there were people on both sides who weren't white supremacists or weren't Antifa, and they were fine people.
Yeah.
And then they turned it into, he said white supremacists are fine people because there's fine people on both sides. And I'm like, this is what they do, dude. They just anything to make him look worse than he actually is. It's just, I don't know.
Well, hey, good news. He got COVID-19.
Oh, that's
my heart goes out to COVID.
That's another thing I wanted to talk about is there's the people from there. There's a lot of people that were wishing for his death. Did you see that?
Dude, it's so gross,
and
man.
One of them was a lady from the Obama campaign, right? It was an Indian lady who said that on Twitter. She's like, you know what? I'm probably going to regret this, but I do wish he dies or something.
Dude, that's the thing, though. It's like, look, if you think the guy is literally Hitler, right? Would you want Hitler? Would you wish Hitler well wishes? You know what I mean?
Well, Hitler was rather Trumpish. Or
I'm just saying, people. I can't even blame the people anymore because it's like if that's what you believe, then it's like, yeah. You know, if Hitler got COVID-19, you wouldn't be like, oh, get well soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
and they believe that he's Hitler.
But making
so.
America great again is better. Is a little different from making Germany great again.
So here's the thing. I was a little upset by seeing people wishing for, and let's not forget, the President of the United States of America's demise. I was a little upset about that. However, there are some things that I could potentially say on a podcast, or other successful comedians could say that a lot of people would have issue with. And I can't fucking blame them for saying that because it upsets me or other people. But I'm also going to tell you, fuck you for being mad at me for making a joke or saying something, explaining how I feel about something. So I get where they're coming from. Doesn't mean I fucking think the president should die, no matter who it is, whether it's Joe Biden or Donald Trump. I'm not wishing death for any president.
Yeah, if Biden got COVID, I wouldn't be like,
but
hope you die, dude.
I also wouldn't be fucking yelling at the top of my fucking lungs to somebody who's wishing death upon either side.
Yeah.
Because that's our right as an American, and we live in fucking America, and let's not forget that.
But that's what I'm saying, though, is the people, the super anti-Trump people, think he's literally Hitler.
They do.
So if so if there's a chance that literal Hitler will die, they'd be like, fuck yeah. Like, fuck him. You know what I mean?
Fuck Hitler.
So it's all your perspective. That's why, honestly,
All I'm saying is that he's got to keep denouncing white supremacy, or else nobody's going to be with him.
Elysian. Wow, Ryan, you're coming in clutch.
Roger.
You know who? Shout out to my friend, to my homie, Taylor VT. He's the one that provided this Elysian contact haze.
Oh, Taylor. Oh, fuck. He came by the other day.
Boto Bikes.
And then I also exposed Chris Kobayashi, or I exposed Eddie and told Chris Kobayashi that we were talking about him on the podcast. And he was kind of pissed. He was like...
Was he?
He's like, you talked about me on the podcast? I was like, yeah. You didn't hear about us talking about when you were snoring? He's like, what? You guys talked about that?
My sleep apnea? Oh, Jesus.
I think he needs to come on and clear the air.
I'd love to have a callback. Dude, that'd be great, dude.
I mean, we've said nothing else, just that we were a little concerned when he was sleeping.
I was more than a little concerned.
Everybody out there listening, I'm going to take this time to remind you guys, we are on Spotify, iTunes, and we just put together a new YouTube channel.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel, man.
Subscribe to the YouTube, thumbs up, share it, like, follow, hit the notification bells, and let us know. Do you guys think we should have Chris Kobayashi on the next episode?
And do that all in a timely manner, because we're probably going to get canceled in the next year. Especially with the copyright issues.
Dude, I know. We keep getting fucking flagged on every video. It's just like, it's tough out there.
If Trump wins, we're good for another 4 years. If not, we're canceled on November 3rd.
We got to keep fucking pretending we're not Nazis. You know what?
I know. It's tough because every time we're in a podcast argument, we're always defending the right wing for some reason. I don't, and it just ends up like that. It seems like we're fucking right wing conservatives.
And we're all lifelong Democrats.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude.
Is that not like fucking a sign that things have changed since we were younger?
Definitely. I know Tongans that are fucking
dude. And listen, dude. It's dude. I don't even, like I said, I think I can speak for all of us. We're not fucking. We're not. Yeah, sure, you're right.
You're fucking right,
dude. None of us are beholden to a party. There's a lot of shit I don't like.
And you know what's funny? I was just talking to that specific Tongan, and he said he's gonna run for office soon.
Get the fuck out of here!
I swear to God.
And For what?
What? I mean, he's gonna work his way up. Eventually, get to like mayor or governor.
Really?
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's gonna do to. Look, I don't know how the process works, but I'm assuming there's a process.
You know what? It's not hard.
Right?
All you have to do is download a piece of paper, put your information and social security address and everything, sign it, deliver it, and you're a candidate.
And you know what? Shout out to Al Smith, because if you're on the ballot for mayor, I'd vote you.
Big Al. My God. Shout out to Al Smith.
Al Smith for mayor.
Here's the thing. We need to get this said Tongan man on this man or woman or non-binary.
Oh, I'll be down. That would be fucking great.
We got to have him
Hopefully
on.
he can fit in here.
No. Don't say that
But we need him on before he gets into office.
because I don't want him to smash us. But I'm just saying, if he does come in here, I don't think we should be in this room. I think we should just go to the other room. It'll be a lot.
Yeah, we'll make it work for him.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work for him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We got space. No matter if you're big or small, you know.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. It's you
all
know,
day.
Dude,
sorry.
I don't know, man. I'm not beholden to any party, dude. It's fucking. It's
We're talking about that.
It's just whatever seems ridiculous. I'm gonna be against that, and it just seems that
they're both ridiculous.
They are both ridiculous, but I feel like in the past few years, the left wing has become extremely ridiculous.
Extremely sensitive.
Personally, if you feel differently, whatever, you know what I mean. But that's just how I feel.
Well, I mean, I feel like a lot has happened, you know, in the last 5 years, especially with like blue lives and black lives, and it's just a lot of things have been exposed, and I feel like now that everything is getting exposed, all these other walls are trying to be broken down too, right? Like, and then it just gets carried away.
Right.
Yeah, if people could just be fucking civil about it, you know, whether you lean a little more left or right or whatever, just don't be a dick. Like, you don't got to be out there fucking throwing Molotovs and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
well, here's the thing.
Oh my god, did you see that video?
Yes.
Oh my god,
seen them all.
That guy was on fire. Holy
dude,
shit!
This is fucking Tim Dillon, dude. Tim Dillon is a fucking. He's like a fucking canary in the coal mine, dude. Like, he's like.
Oh, he's hilarious. Is he from New York?
Of course, from New York.
I think he's from Jersey.
He's a fake gay guy who's a comedian.
He's not gay.
He's gay.
He's gay, but we know he's not.
Yeah.
But dude,
that was his in though.
Dude, he said
like, I'm gonna be a gay comedian.
I was listening to his podcast and he said the thing that I totally agree with. He was like the thing about the left that's fucked up right now is that like we'll be literally watching things that you'll see with your own eyes and they'll fucking deny it or they'll find a way to rationalize it. It's just like, hey, I see these fucking riots going on. What the fuck's up with that? And they're like, no, there's no riots. There's nothing going on. Right? He's just
it's
like,
mostly peaceful protests.
And he's like, well, I just literally saw you guys light that guy on fire and use him as a battering ram to get into JCPenney. But I mean, but you're telling me this isn't happening. You're just like, oh no, but this is the reason we're doing it. It's in the name of fucking fucking fascism or whatever. Like, they'll just find a way to just make like, oh yeah, we're destroying the world, but everything's totally fine. And I'm like, that's so right, dude.
And then you're
like,
so left, and you're like, okay, that calmed me down a little bit.
And that's why I'm
and
that's why I'm a centrist.
All is even right now. Well, that's
just funny. It's just like trying to like just be like, oh yeah, no, that's not really what's happening. We're just, you know, it's like, okay.
Nah, that was for a different reason. Gosh, everything has a reason.
So just deny everything that's fucking going on. Like, that's the way to do it.
Well, and like you said, we have all been fucking diehard Democrats ever since I was able to vote.
I wouldn't say I was like a diehard.
Yeah, I wouldn't say diehard, but I've always been way more liberal than conservative.
Well, I'll say this. I was a diehard Democrat. And why? I learned it from my parents. Secondly, why? Because I thought,
I got it from my mama. Now my mom's fucking in the queue, dude. She thinks fucking Michelle Obama's a man and shit. This is fucking crazy.
It's Michael.
Yeah.
It's Michael.
It's Mike. It's Mike Obama.
Right? Does she know that George Soros is funding Antifa? Is that what she knows?
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
We have fucking conversations,
yeah,
man.
dude.
I bet you guys fucking do.
She's like, you heard about these frogs being gay?
It's that Agent Orange.
Oh man, dude.
I don't know. All I'm gonna say is that I went from being hardcore left, thinking the left was like all the smart people, all the intellectual, all the progressive people were there.
It was for a long time.
But I think as soon as Donald Trump gained power in office, like it activated the right to be more radicalized, and then the left had to combat it, and they fucking went even far more radicalized, and now we're here.
Well, I feel like Portland and Oregon is definitely leading the pack on this. And a lot of people from those kind of areas that are like, you know, liberal strong, a lot of protests. And it's more free, I feel like, for them.
Yeah.
And now they're just like, they feel so strong. They can say anything.
Right.
And they can fight anybody. And it's just like, that's
I
a
mean,
lot of power.
you can until you can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can if you look like Eddie and you're all skinny and fucking pale and
It's
shit.
like, it's like, oh.
And then you come across like a big ass burly Proud Boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't mean the gay Proud Boys. I mean the real straight American Proud Boys.
Yeah.
And they fuck your Elmer's glue looking ass up.
And like he was, and exactly to my point up to that hour-long argument, is that, you know, I mean, the whole reason I got pissed off is because I've been defending Joe Rogan since I've been listening to him 5 years ago, and he was saying that, you know, all the homosexuals don't approve him, and he was hurting homosexuals' feelings, and I was like, that's wrong.
Homosexual.
Because he's had many homosexuals on the podcast, including homosexual right-wing conservatives, and also there was a guy named the Strongest Gay.
Oh, I remember that guy, the powerlifter.
The
guy,
powerlifter,
World's Strongest.
Wait.
Yeah.
He went. That was his Christian name.
That was his name, his stage name.
The Strongest.
That's
Gay.
like his Twitter handle.
Try
World's
look it up.
Strongest Gay.
Look up the Strongest Gay.
Dude, he's this jacked fucking gay dude with a rainbow mohawk.
And I swear to God, he might be a fake gay person, but I don't know. But
now you could tell he was gay, but he's a beast though. You can be a gay beast, dude. There's no. I support that 100%.
That's him, right?
Yeah,
that's him. That's him.
What's his name?
I forget. And he's like such a bro too.
He's a cool dude, man.
Yeah, he's cool. Rob Kearney.
Rob Kearney. Yep.
Dude, he's such a bro though. You know what I mean? Like he's like a Dean Del Rey or something.
There's probably not a lot of gay strongmen.
He said he's had
world strongman. He's like the ultimate bear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. What is it? Oh, there it is. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
He's having his baby right now.
Dude, he marries his boyfriend.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what's up. Shout out to you,
dude,
Rob Kearney.
I guarantee to you he used that hashtag Proud Boys.
I hope so.
Pride Boys.
So he married his boyfriend sometime in 2019.
It's just crazy because this guy just doesn't. He just seems like a normal guy, like a man's man.
Whoa, dude!
Like
you can't be normal and gay, bro.
Yeah, he's a
like. I mean,
what's not normal about being gay, man?
You just wouldn't expect him to be gay. And especially because he's like a strong man.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect Tim Dillon either, but there's dude, they're underrepresented.
It's to me like it's a new concept, and now that I processed it.
It's not that new, man. People been gay, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
gay's been around forever.
But there's like gay, and then you're just like, man.
No, I was thinking about this too. Are
you gay?
I was thinking like the gay dudes who aren't like the flamboyant gay dudes are underrepresented. Like not every gay dude is fucking at the Pride Festival with the fucking the fairy wings on and like the
I
I
had a counselor that was like that.
Not every gay dude's flamboyant, like, oh, look at me, I'm gay as fuck. Like, they're just chilling. They're just fucking, they just want to fucking watch sports and just chill.
Dude, come on, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I had somebody tell me, like, I think you're kind of gay.
To you?
Yeah, I was slightly offended by that, but after a while, I was like, you know what? I could see where you're coming from. Yeah, dude, I don't blame you for saying that.
You're raised by women.
Right.
Raised by wolves.
So,
I like shit neat.
You like fucking reality shows,
dude. I not only do I like reality shows, I fucking live for reality shows. Gay. Is that?
That's gay, dog. That's gay, dog.
That's gay, dog.
I just wanted to say in closing of the last thing of that, just like, aren't you guys fucking ready for like this election to be over already?
Dude, I'm ready for the next 4 years to be over.
I just hope.
I'm just saying, like it's like once the new president is locked in, whoever it is, just people finally be able to stop talking about it.
Yeah. You know what? In fact, I wanted this. I mean,
I don't even want to talk about it, but I feel like
I feel like there's a strong support for Trump like I've never fucking seen before, especially because now there's Hawaiians for Trump and they're fucking owning it hard,
dude.
But I just want to say, I don't care who, like you said, I don't care who's president. I just want to see Biden if he becomes president. I want my mom to see that he's not going to be fucking the savior of this nation, and neither is Trump.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
It's just going to be it's like almost an impossible job. It's
but here's
a difficult job that you you can't meet everybody's needs.
And
so
here's the
I say-
problem: you only get to see one outcome. You don't get to see what it would be like if Trump and Biden both got president.
Right.
It's only one guy's gonna get the shot,
But
and then they're gonna be like, whoever doesn't get it, they're gonna be like, oh, the other guy would have done so much better.
do you know the Biden's campaign is that he's able to work with conservatives also, is what he was trying to claim. Is like he but I like the idea, but I just don't think that that's what his real intention is, right?
Dude, he's been in office for longer than we've been alive. He doesn't give a shit about the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
And more to what you guys are saying, you guys want to see if Biden wins, you want your mother to see that he's not the NLBL. The thing is, they already think that. Just like how everyone already thinks that Donald Trump's a Nazi, so I want him to die from COVID. So whether there's news showing that Biden's a piece of shit and he fucking sucks or not, they're still not going to read it. They're not going to see it.
Yeah.
Because he's their guy.
Yeah.
Dude, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry. Before you say that, I just wanted to say that I think I'm playing off this whole fucking we're born hardcore Democrat. Like since we're born, and you know what? You're right, because everybody in my family is all hardcore, like left wingist. So the argument every time
left wingist.
So the argument every time, the argument every time is that Trump is wrong. But anyway, the debate is just like, I asked my sister. I was at my sister's house, and I was like, "Are you gonna watch the debate?" She's like, "Yeah, maybe, but I don't really need to because I already know who I want to vote for." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
that's fine.
I was like, "What? You don't want to hear what they have to say first? Just like, you know what I mean? I have to hear both sides. This is my argument."
Yeah. No, I mean, I think a lot of people are like that. They're not doing that much research into it. They're just, their mind is made up already.
Yeah. Who cares? They don't have to see anything from the other side.
You know what the craziest thing, I just want to say this before I lose this thought. In the private sector, you would never be able to have anybody, like let's say if all right, let's say I want to be the CEO of Tesla. Okay? I'm going to put my name in and I'm going to be like, "Hey y'all, vote for me. I'm going to be the CEO of Tesla."
Yeah.
There's nothing else out there in the private sector like there is for a political office. Literally anybody could fucking run for anybody. You get Matthew Sampson, you get fucking Edmund Shabazian, whoever the fuck you wanted to. They could literally run for fucking president.
I vote for him.
They couldn't run for CEO of Tesla or SpaceX.
Yep.
Because that's not how the private sector works. They want the best of the best of the best, sir.
The most important
Was
job.
that Men in Black fucking quote right there?
If it's not the most important job, it's one of the most important jobs in the world. Is the president of the United States, and fucking anybody can just. There's no prerequisites to it.
If you fell out of your mom's pussy and it was in the 50 states, you can run for president.
Yeah, you just have to have a following.
That's it.
You know, this is what I was thinking too.
You can do anything with a following, right?
Sorry. Yeah, you could. That's why Kanye West could run for president. The Rock could run for president, and they might win because they have a huge following.
No, I wouldn't vote for The Rock.
But now the
You
Rock.
wouldn't vote for The Rock?
No, because he openly said, "I'm voting for fucking
Biden.
I'm endorsing Joe Biden."
Oh, okay. Well,
But that's the fucking Hollywood leftist. There's no Hollywood rightists, and all the guys that are Hollywood rightists,
James
they're
Woods is
not
the only one.
The mainstream, maybe Jimmy Dore, but he's he's like ousted. He's shafted.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like
he's not.
I feel like a lot of people are making it a big deal that Joe Rogan, I mean not Joe Rogan, but The Rock is endorsing Joe Biden. They're like, "Oh my God, he lost millions of followers. Who gives a fuck? Like, he's already made his money.
Right.
That's not gonna prevent people from
Dude,
watching his movies."
here's the thing, man. Too is I was just thinking about this. Is that like people like no matter who you vote for, like I don't think you're dumb if you want to. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think you're dumb if you vote for Trump or Biden. I don't think you're dumb for making that choice. It depends on what the reason for you making that choice is, right? So like if you voted for Trump because you're against the riots, you're against the lockdown, you're against whatever, you want law and order, whatever the fuck it might be, right? I'm like, that's a reasonable position to take, right? Or if you're voting for Biden because you're for like, it's for environmental reasons, or it's for trans rights, or abortion rights, right? You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, just gonna give a mic check real quick. Yeah, my mic is kind of off right now. Sorry.
Is the switch on?
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
I think you're on now.
Am I on? Am I on?
No.
No?
The fuck?
Should we pop? Oh, wait. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. Now we're back.
Yeah, sorry, you're talking about...
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I think it's the reason why you're voting for somebody is makes the, you know, because they both have like their sides that they're running on and then the sides that people criticize, right?
Well, here's the thing then. I'm petty, bro. I'm voting based off of fuck you for fucking me for so long. And I'm not saying this other person who I'm going to vote for is going to benefit me, but my vote is based off of a fuck you for a lifetime subscription for your fucking bullshit plan.
That's kind of true. I think a lot of people.
What are you voting against T-Mobile or some shit?
This guy's voting against Sprint, dude. This guy was a Sprint supporter.
Oh, you've been fucking
this guy was a
so
Sprint
long,
supporter
bro.
since fucking day one.
I've been trying to upgrade for the longest time.
Day one. And they give me with this fucking cut off my data at 9 p.m. bullshit.
And they're like
Fuck
giving you 3G instead of 4G and shit.
Double fingers for you, Suda.
Yeah. Let me just say this. I think it depends on what you disagree with somebody about is like should be policy wise about like I said, if you're like against the riots and you're against the total lockdown of the economy and you voting for Trump, that's an understandable position to take.
Yeah.
Or if you're voting for Biden because you're like women need abortion rights, transgender rights, environmental things. I'm like, that's a reasonable position to take, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'll say this. If you're voting for Biden because you think Trump is literally Hitler, I think you're a fucking idiot.
Right.
Just like if you're voting for Trump because you think that Jesus literally sent him down to save America, I think you're a fucking idiot. You know what I'm
Where
saying?
the fuck does it say that in the New Testament?
There's... You know those people around though, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
Bro, there's a fucking video. There's a document, or not documentary, but like a movie on they're advertising on YouTube called The Trump Prophecy. That the whole movie is about these like hardcore like evangelicals saying that Jesus literally sent Trump down to save America. And that's what they believe. Those people are out there. You know what I mean? I think it's probably a small minority, but they exist for sure.
I mean, that's like saying Rastafarian is like a cult following too as well, saying that Haile Selassie was their savior, right? Or was their messiah, whatever you want to call him. And well, he was a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? Not to jump topic, but Nipsey Hussle, they said, was a descendant of Haile Selassie. And if you look at...
What the fuck does that mean, though? You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, you're crazy. Cool. What's next?
No, they were saying he was the... They were saying he was...
Shut your mouth.
He was the second coming of that. He was
No
like...
way.
Yeah.
So what was the first coming of that, though? You know what I mean?
So before that was
Selassie was just a guy,
Selassie,
man.
and then before that was Jesus.
Dude, it's not a real thing. It's just an idea, bro.
Yeah, dude. Like Antifa.
You have to believe in Jesus for that even to be anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like... I think that's out, but here. Yeah. Selassie was supposedly like a descendant of King David or whatever.
Does anybody still buy the Bible?
Like buy it from I buy one like usually once a month just to support the cause, but I'm not religious.
I don't. I steal it every time I stay at a Motel 6, dude. You're guaranteed a Bible with every state. It says that in the fine print.
Isn't it funny that I mean, I respect people's views and whatever, but I'm just saying it is kind of funny to me that people like the Bible's a holy book. I'm like, you can buy those at Walmart.
Dude, we should
It's
make
right
a
next-
Bible publishing company.
They're right next to the Dr. Seuss books, like
in the fantasy section.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not trying to
I got a lot of Christian friends. I'm not trying to trash you. I'm just saying,
I'm not trying to piss on anyone's beliefs either. But my whole thing is the core values of Christianity. I will accept that as an adult. When I was a kid, I was like, yo, fuck your adultery bullshit. Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking prank call my old teachers. I'm gonna try and hook up with my substitute teacher who probably was married. Like, fuck all this nonsense. But now, as an adult, I see things in a different light. I'm not going to take every story that was spoken in that book word for word, but any kind of values, any kind of core values that you receive from the book, I'll listen to it.
No, it's sorry. The Christopher Hitchens used to say this. He used to say, like, religion. It's not that you can't pull things from religion. Like religion was philosophy before philosophy. You know, just like astrology was, you know, before astronomy came astrology, before chemistry came alchemy and stuff. You always had the junk science before the real science. You know what I mean? That's why religion is not like worthless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's philosophy, there's life teachings you can get, because that's what humans were trying to do when they wrote the Bible and shit. They were trying to make like a moral code that all humans could live by, and like it could maybe work for society and stuff. You know what I mean?
I can't wait till politics is like that, where they pull like the best ideas from different chapters or different Bibles or different variations of it, and they're like, oh no, this is how it should be done, not blue line, red line.
It's just when you have an extremist interpretation of something with anything, that's when it becomes a problem. Like,
and you know what that spawns from? The motherfucking ego.
Yeah.
Right? Because the ego, you're drawing a line in itself. You're like, no, this is how I feel about that. So you're not going to even pay attention to the other side of it. You're going to say, no, this is how I feel. My ego is tied to this. Everyone, take more mushrooms. Dissolve your ego.
Bro, that's funny that we're in the last podcast, we were just talking about the Graham Hancock and the pyramids and shit. And then like 2 days later, he was on Rogan.
He was, yeah.
He was just on there again.
Graham Hancock?
Did you listen to that one?
I did.
Bro, that was fucking mind-blowing.
I thought it was real. Like,
the guy who was they're talking, did you watch that one?
No.
It was Graham Hancock one? It was 3 of them, but Joe was sitting down with somebody, and then I think Graham was
like Skyping in.
Yeah.
But they're talking about the psychedelics in religions, like in early Christianity and stuff, like the
red and white mushroom.
So wait,
basically
like the plant. What is it? The fruit of knowledge?
No, it was just the relationship between psychedelics and religion, like early religions,
like Christmas.
Yeah. So the guy who he had on there, he had Graham Hancock on there, and then the other guy he had on there was was this
another ayahuasca podcast?
No. This guy was a expert in he could read he studied like Sanskrit and like fucking Greek languages, and he was basically like showing all of these texts from like early like Sanskrit and Greek, because that's like
the Bible. About like Mesopotamia and all that.
No. Well, he was talking about like the earliest Sanskrit's like the earliest written language, right? So he was talking about that. He could translate these things, and then just talking about how like the Bible was written in Greek, like originally, right?
Greek? I thought it was Hebrew.
No, the New Testament.
The New Testament.
The Old Testament was Hebrew, but the New Testament was mainly Greek.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so he was just talking about how they used all of these metaphors for like psychedelics. Really, like it was really interesting.
That makes okay. If you put it that way,
like all of these ancient cultures all experimented with psychedelics.
For some reason, when you for somebody who, for people who've experimented with psychedelics, it kind of makes sense. What the stories were about now.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, like how they made these stories. I'm not made these stories up, but like how they happened. And it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've probably seen fucking some shit when I was doing shrooms in my life, you know.
This is a really interesting podcast, dude. It's Joe Rogan Experience episode 1543. Brian, what is it? Murasescu?
Oh, okay. You know what? I've seen this. I've only seen
Hancock.
I've only seen this guy's name, but I didn't see Graham Hancock was in it.
Really fucking interesting, dude.
Yeah, I learned a lot. Well,
they talk about the
pyramids and the Sphinx.
Talked about the Sphinx. They didn't even get into it though. They briefly. You got to watch the older podcast where they really get into it.
Yeah. But dude, just listening to this, the shit that I heard, I was like, I had never heard this.
Ever.
About
the psychedelics and shit, or about
listening about like the Sphinx. And Egypt and all that shit. Like I didn't know the Sphinx was a lion.
Yeah, that's another part. Okay, so the Sphinx, right? you know the whole story now about how they believe it's, or Graham Hancock and like John Anthony West believe it's older than they say it is.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the Sphinx, right, it has the body of a lion,
Mm-hmm.
but the head has been carved into a human face, but the head is much smaller than the body, which is why they think it was carved from, originally it was a
After.
lion's head
Right.
that was bigger, that matched the body, and they carved, whoever was living in Egypt at that time carved it down to make it look like a
For
human.
repairs.
Or to make it just depict their own whatever ruler, or whoever. So, and the thing is, Graham Hancock says that the Sphinx, when he thinks it was built, was directly pinpointed on the constellation Leo in that time.
Wow.
And Leo's the lion, and that was like
But
it all.
I feel like he said a lot about this in another podcast. Like,
Yeah, no, they've had multiple
Yeah.
ones. But that's the thing is, if you look at the Sphinx, that head does not look like the original head.
That's because of what is it called? When with the wind and the rain and the elements, erosion, because of erosion.
Well, that's the sides of the Sphinx.
Yeah.
They said it had to been done by rainfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a great flood at one point, right? That's
Yeah,
what they're
like
saying.
10,000 BC.
Yeah.
It was like the Younger Dryas period or whatever.
But you could see it's like looking at the circles of a tree in the stump. They could tell by the
Yeah,
legs.
they had multiple geologists look at it and they all said the same thing. Like, yeah, this is caused by rainfall. Yeah. But dude, there's hidden chambers under the Sphinx and in the Great Pyramids that they've never excavated because of the politics in Egypt. There could be, hidden things in there that no one's ever found.
Wow.
And
Dude, I wonder what it smells like.
probably smells great.
Like, could you imagine like cracking a tomb, and like you move the sarcophagus
Ugh.
and just get that?
They just entombed one the other day. I just saw a
Well,
video of it.
If you think about it, they were well preserved.
Yeah,
So it's
but
not like they were.
still, dude.
It's not like they were that rotten, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, did they have fucking Axe body spray back then, or
No, they had like turmeric and like
turmeric?
Dude, clearly the technology they had back then was far more superior than any technology we currently have.
Maybe,
If those motherfuckers are building shit out of like 100-ton fucking bricks, and those are just tiny little pieces.
But wait. We were talking about this. We were talking about this in the last one.
Yeah.
We were saying that it wasn't even Jews that made the pyramids.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the last podcast we were
Yes,
talking
that
about?
was the
it was
last
the
one.
Greeks, not
Yeah.
the Jews.
Yeah. No, they don't know. They don't know who built the pyramids, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like,
Dude, it was the aliens,
the
man.
aliens.
It was the aliens.
the goddamn aliens.
I mean,
Because
what
the
else
fuck
could it be?
Isn't it funny though too that they had the Egyptians had these massive structures like the pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx and everything, but everything else around there was like not shit, like that's what survived.
Well, and like the thing about technology, right? Like we have all like these iPhones, these computers, all this bullshit made out of like these precious metals. This shit deteriorates. I guarantee you, if we throw these computers in the fucking ocean, they'll be gone in a year, maybe a year and a half.
Not the
Don't
plastic-
quote me on that.
Not the plastic parts, but
But that's why they designed and built these structures out of these fucking 100-ton pieces of fucking stone.
Yeah.
Because they're like, all right, if this is going to disappear, which it probably will over time, quote unquote time, this is going to be the thing that lasts the longest. We're not going to make this out of no heavy metal fucking aluminum building. It's not going to be a hotel building.
Do you think
Aluminium.
Do you think that maybe the aliens bred with us, and that some of us?
That's
could,
the fucking whole fucking Anunnaki fucking. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Planet Nibiru shit,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. So I'm
Dude,
trying-
the only thing I have to say is that why are we the only quote unquote superior intellectual beings on this entire planet?
But didn't you hear about that whole news article that the Penthouse was admitting that there is aliens? Did you hear about that?
No.
All right, try to look it up on
Did you
Google.
just say the Penthouse? You mean the
I
Pentagon?
mean Pentagon. not the Penthouse. I'm
I
sorry.
thought you meant the magazine. The fucking,
Pentagon. The Penthouse.
Oh my god.
The Penthouse.
Penthouse
Hear
is
about
like
Penthouse?
What is that guy's
Yo,
name?
did you hear Hustler had a new fucking article about aliens?
there's aliens and there's like these fucking chicks with big ass titties
Yeah.
wearing the green
It's
alien
like they got
fucking
three.
suits.
So they got 3 titties. Like
Sorry.
holy shit.
Just so happens this place is actually my house, and I'm just getting a
That
little more
is
lit than I thought I was gonna get.
Hilarious. Yeah. No, they literally like they admitted that these are crafts from not of this world.
Yeah, but we've all seen that about the fucking, because wasn't there Commander Fravor or some bullshit?
That's the one. That's the same one.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen this.
Yeah. But they finally admitted it. They're like, yeah, we don't know. This is the whole like Bob Lazar thing too of like.
Well, they discredited that guy for his entire fucking life,
even
right?
Even though his story has remained concurrent the whole time, and the element 115 thing
is real.
The element that he described that wasn't even on the periodic table in the 80s, and now it is. And he was talking about that shit like
That they
20 years before.
Right.
Yeah. So
I
don't
believe
know.
him, man. I don't even know.
You
the
know what
guy,
though?
I
This is my
believe him.
bias. So I want aliens to be real and shit. So I'm like, anything that'll support.
Well, I mean,
my-
that'll solve a lot of fucking questions.
Yeah, like,
Definitely,
what the fuck?
Well,
What's going on?
I think if there's aliens, it'll, depending on how they respond to us, it'll kind of level out people's problems. Because right now we live in a world with first world problems.
Straight up, yeah.
Like nobody's looking for food. Nobody's trying to build shelter. Nobody's trying to forage for water or food or anything like that. You go to the fucking supermarket, you can get your doo-doo wipes. You can get dinner, you can get breakfast and deodorant. Nobody has real fucking issues.
How funny is that?
Except a global pandemic.
How funny is that like we're gonna look back on that and laugh about just like how when the pandemic started and the number one thing people were worried about was toilet paper. Just like that, when the apocalypse goes down, that's what you're worried about. How are you gonna wipe your ass?
Well, all I gotta say is thank God we live next to a Costco, because I already bought my toilet paper before the pandemic.
Yeah, but it's like, is that really your fucking main concern?
Well,
Like,
I want to know, do you
I
have an
can't wipe my
unlimited
ass.
supply of food that allows you to keep shitting?
Yeah, exactly.
Or does this disease make you shit all the time?
Where does your shitty butthole come from, dude? It comes from food, man. Like,
COVID-19 makes me have diarrhea.
That was like that was another topic we spoke on like a previous podcast, and that's what exploded in the whole bidet argument about maybe you should wipe your ass first before you use the bidet.
No, dude. I was just going to fucking put this out on Instagram.
what?
I was going to say, does anybody else, after taking a shit with a bidet, fucking rapid fire that thing so the water shoots up your ass and it like the cavernous butthole ingests the water and then spews out whatever's inside?
It sounds. I know what exactly you're talking about.
You know what I mean, though,
Like,
right?
It's not. It's
Like
fucking
an
disgusting.
Like an enema?
It's
Yes.
disgusting. But if you've used a bidet,
a
a
Dubé,
duvet,
an Eric Dubé.
a lucky duvet, or if you use a bidet and that you've done that setting, which is pretty much the default setting that shoots straight up your bung,
Right.
and then you look in the water after and you're like, oh,
Dude, Eddie,
the shit came out.
it's a butthole enema. You're basically blasting your asshole to get the shit off of it. But like you can adjust it, and if you hit it just right in the stream, water basically shoots in the hole, fills it up, and then you like fart/shit it out. And then whatever else was on the inside that was hanging on is
Dude,
free. It's
it's
done.
It's like you ever had that problem where if you're wiping your ass and it takes you like 10 wipes, that'll solve everything. Like, you know those people that you keep wiping your ass and there's still shit on the toilet paper. You ever had that?
Yeah.
Eddie has that every day.
That'll solve everything, dude. That's because
Really?
you're not eating your asparagus and broccoli.
Because it gets in your asshole.
I don't know about all that. I'm just saying, I like if I'm washing water on my butthole to get the poo-poo out, I'll spread the cheeks a little bit so it sprays inside.
Hey man,
And I can clean it out. That's all
it's
I'm
not
saying.
gay. Hashtag Proud Boys.
That's what's up.
Dude, if I can Proud Boy tag that, I'm good to go.
That honestly, that's fucking hilarious that they would do that. Like just turn the Proud Boys into a total gay fucking
I was like, I thought it
organization.
was stupid, but now I'm just like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. That's a joke.
I'm not a Proud Boys supporter. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's funny that they
You
would.
don't support the gays, Eddie?
Yeah, no. I'm a Pride Boys supporter.
Oh my god.
But
Dude, I'm just wondering what took so fucking long for that to happen.
what?
Like, how did the bright idea for somebody in 2020 to be like, you know what? We should have all these proud faggots
Like Proud Boys sounds kind of gay.
post photos on this hashtag.
All right, Mr. September.
Like, why did it take so fucking long? I don't know. I support the Proud Boys whether you're gay or straight.
Wait, what month were you?
January.
Yeah.
And that's Mr. January to you, tits.
Yeah, motherfucker. I can hear you, tits. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Classic.
That was a good one.
I saw some guy running for office in Hawaii as like a member of the Proud Boys. You see that?
Who's that?
I don't know.
Is that fucking Blangiardi?
No, it's some young guy.
No? Anybody voted for Kim Pine? Huh?
I voted for Kim Pine.
I don't even know who the fuck is. Are you guys gonna vote? Are you guys voting on
Yeah, dude. What?
Okay,
it's your
I'm just
fucking duty as an American to vote. What is wrong with you?
I'm just asking. I was just asking if you guys were gonna do it. I was like,
yeah. All right. You know what? You're right. Yeah, I'm gonna vote.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna vote. You know what?
Yeah.
As much as I've been talking shit about Biden,
Me too. Yeah.
I think I might vote for him anyway because I like the whole fucking. Oh, you know what? It's hard. It's hard to say.
I like
I
that
gotta
Kamala
say-
is black and she wears Timberlands. And
Who?
she doesn't know who the difference between RG3 and RGB is.
RG3.
Yeah.
Oh man, is that
I liked
still play
when
football?
they asked.
And she thinks Tupac's still alive.
Dude, I was just
Oh
gonna
my
say that.
God.
I loved it when she's like, "Who's your?" She's like, whoever was interviewing her was like, "Who's the best rapper alive?" She's like, "Tupac," and she's like, "Tupac not alive," and she was like, "Oh yeah, I know, yeah, but
Nah, man. Yeah, it's another thing. Is that's one of the things I look. The same guy who I've argued an hour with. He was telling me about something on Vice that came out maybe like a year ago, that they solved. They pretty much solved the who killed Tupac. And that's why I
Who
didn't
killed
know.
Tupac?
Not
Well, I
really,
mean,
though.
it was a detective that was working on the case, and they pretty much. I mean, they can't really like solve a crime if both those guys are dead, is what he was trying to say. But he said if they were gonna actually prove it in a court of law, those people would have been the prime suspects. And he said, in his opinion, that they were 100% the killers. It's because apparently the drugs they got, I think it was P. Diddy's boy was a kingpin drug dealer in New York, and his connection was a drug dealer in the West Coast, and like a deal went sour, and that's why it ended up in a fight at fucking at the Mike Tyson event.
yeah."
And
Do you
then-
remember?
yeah.
Is that when Tupac and them stomped that guy out in the casino?
Yeah.
That he was like a crip or some shit like that. Yeah.
So it's like their friends.
I
were
remember that.
Their friends were actual gang members, and they were fighting with the other side's friends that were actually gang members as well. So
Right.
They were like real criminals, but using those two rappers as like their
The
as like the like a symbol of the movement or whatever, because it became like a whole West Side versus East Side.
Dude, let me say this. I'll give Kamala Harris credit for naming Tupac as her favorite rapper, but I also think that she couldn't name 3 Tupac songs if you asked her.
I could name 10.
I can name like 50 right now.
Yeah, maybe 50.
I don't give her credit for a goddamn thing. She's a black lady that puts black dudes in jail.
Does
that sound better?
Sounds a lot better.
Does that sound better the way I say that?
It does.
I mean, phonetically, yeah. But
phonetically, yes.
All right. Well, this black lady talking about black rappers.
well, you know what's funny is people are calling her. She's like people are saying she's not even black because
She's Indian.
She's half Indian and her dad's from Jamaica.
Well, here's the thing. Like she reports.
I mean, she's a woman of color technically. If you're
No.
gonna go that.
Here's the thing. She reported herself as being like, oh, the first black prosecutor, and then, oh, the first fucking Native American prosecutor. Like, she's using these little ways to describe your skin color as a way to get ahead in the political game. And that's what I don't fucking like.
She got her whole position just based off her identity. Like Biden was like, I'm gonna get a woman of color, and then she fit the bill for that.
She wears Timberlands.
And they were already running against each other before, right? And then
dude, they were mad dogging each other in the debate.
They were mad dogging each other hard, dude. I don't even know how they're even like in the same room with each other.
You know
because they're
why?
talking so much shit.
Because they're fucking skeezers.
Yeah.
They're fucking skeezers, and they don't give a shit about anybody.
Yeah.
And all those people that are like, dude, my African American sister, she loves Tupac, California Love. I'm voting for her.
She's like, oh yeah, California Love.
Yeah, she's gonna put your fucking.
California love.
She can put all your baby daddies in jail, and you're gonna regret voting for this woman.
Well, also keeping fucking innocent people in jail and
Well, and then the whole argument to that is
people on death row.
They gotta stop putting like innocent people in jail. They got. I mean, they're just we're jails are just too crowded.
Dude, Kamala's
you know
gonna lock everyone up.
You know what it is? You guys are just against having a woman of color as president. That's all. That's all that is.
Damn, dude.
Dude, I'd rather have.
How'd you know?
I'd rather have.
I was about to vote for a woman of color. If Tulsi had gotten, I would have voted for Tulsi.
I would have
all
voted for
day.
Tulsi, but the thing is, she's getting a lot every time she runs. She gets a lot of flack from the fucking gay community.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody's perfect, man.
Yeah.
Especially when we talk about politicians. Ain't nobody got no skeletons.
I
in her
think
closet.
if she wasn't like because her father was the actual
very anti-gay
very person
anti-gay.
that probably just was at the time the right thing to say for her and then she realized, oh my god, why am I saying I feel like she's the type, she probably learned that it wasn't the right way,
dude. Remember, I think
Barack Obama was anti-gay.
Anti-gay, yeah. There's a lot of people that are anti-gay.
Up until like 2005
at the same time period.
Yeah.
Well,
Hillary Clinton, same thing.
Dude, here's the thing. She was a hot Hare Krishna supporter. So that gay guy that owns Down to Earth.
He's a hottie.
Yes, he is. But there was someone that was living in the commune that ran over this diver in Kailua Bay.
Yeah,
we talked about
we talked about
Yeah,
this.
so she supports that because she didn't prosecute
by
him.
default.
But hey, all I'm saying is that if I had Rachel Dolezal or Kamala Harris,
oh my god, Rachel Dolezal.
I'm voting for my sister of color, Rachel Dolezal, before I'm voting for Kamala Harris.
Dude, did you see there was another lady recently who got busted pretending to be black for like fucking 20 years or whatever?
I did not, but I guarantee you there's thousands
like
of people.
She was a politician somewhere.
Jamie, pull it up. Recent lady busted.
Why? I'm just saying, why? If it's cool to be transgender, why can't you be transracial? I don't get what the difference is.
What? No.
Yeah, I forget her
I don't
name, but
know.
it was like a recent thing.
But,
anyway,
I want to get back to the Kamala Harris thing.
hilarious. Go ahead, man. I like that you're saying her name correctly too. That's very non-racist of you.
I know. I keep doing that.
Oh, you do? You keep doing that?
Tupac. Best rapper.
Yes, here we go.
Oh my god, she's
And then
forcing this
best
black
rapper
accent.
Two. And then best rapper alive. Tupac. He's not. You said he lives on. But not alive. I know. I keep.
No, that's not what she said.
You said, listen, West Coast girls think Tupac lives on. I'm with you. So Tupac.
I'm trying to
keep
save
going.
it.
I keep
She has a
doing
point,
that.
bro. Tupac lives on. I'm not even joking about
Yeah,
that.
I agree with her
I'm
on
not
that.
even. I'm not even joking about.
But that's
that.
not what she said.
That's not what she meant.
Well,
but-
here's the thing. Let's not give her credit. Just because she's fucking black, do you think she knows all this rappy
No,
rappy
that was the only
bullshit?
rapper that she could think of.
She's like, who's the most famous guy?
Dude, I am white as snow, and I'm so much bigger of a Tupac fan than she is.
What are you, Andrew Santino?
Not even close.
You know what she should have
I
said?
know every fucking song.
She should have said Snow
So do I.
as her favorite rapper alive.
Informa.
Hey, you know what?
I like it, boom, boom, down.
There's the intro song.
Yeah,
I
dude.
also like the song "Champion Sound."
This is sound. Is that champion
Sound.
sound?
Is that champions?
Bro, yeah.
Oh man.
That's what we were saying before, bro. Listen, you can be black and you don't know shit about black culture. You know what I'm saying?
Are you
Or you
talking
could be
about-
white and know everything about it. Like,
So now we're gonna just diss Trey like that.
yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Trey, you fucking
You little fucking tree
little
coon.
Krusty the Clown. But yeah,
Have you been to the Dollhouse recently?
yeah, I was just there a couple nights ago.
Oh yeah.
That's where we're getting the COVID from.
Yes.
Okay.
My throat's been really itchy lately.
They've been
so.
they ever since then they've been doing contact tracers, getting everybody's information when they come to the.
They're
door.
gonna have a Halloween party if you guys want to go.
No, I'm not going there.
Okay.
Nah, dude, I wasn't
there.
Well, we were in the peak of going when we went there. It was like 300 cases going on every day.
Yeah.
And we didn't get COVID.
Dude, the last people I want to hang out with are fucking comedians. People that are comedians. Because for one, they're fucking bums. For two, they're fucking lazy.
I'm not gonna argue with
And
that.
for three, they're dirty and disgusting.
God damn it, Eddie! Why are
You're
you
not really wrong about any of those.
No, I'm not. I love everybody there, but by no means am I trying to expose
But within
myself.
a 6-foot radius.
You know what? I'll show up there with that bubble boy bullshit. You know, the stuff that like they run on water with, the balls you blow up.
That John Travolta dude.
Yeah, give me one of them shit.
What if you show up in one of those like full like suits, the white suits with the fucking gas mask?
Biohazard.
Biohazard suit.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'll do my first open mic there.
That could be your Halloween costume. You're a biohazard guy.
Yeah.
But people don't know it's actually for function. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your costume? No. This is what I have to dress up in so I don't get the virus.
Hey, do you want to do our podcast? Do you have a mic, by the way?
Yeah.
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 We've been doing like a podcast there, sort of like instead of like, because there hasn't been people coming to like the shows. There's only been a little bit of people, so we've been kind of just sitting around talking into the mics and stuff. So,
You got anything saved?
Little Dollhouse podcast. Yeah, we've been recording them.
Oh hell yeah!
I think
dude.
Paco's gonna put them out.
Get them out. Get them out. Let's do this shit.
Bring them out.
It's how with that barrel in your mouth. Yeah, 100%, man. Should we talk about the fights a little bit?
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into the fights and then close out.
Close it out. Yeah.
Holly Holmes fun or the?
Wait, Holly Holmes fought?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she just did.
Or are we talking about the one before that? UFC.
We didn't talk about the Stylebender one.
UFC 253.
Well, I didn't watch the most recent one. I'm talking about Stylebender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck the new one.
Yeah, we can go over the card a little bit. I think off the top of my head, we can just. Do you want to just dive straight into the main event, or just like the main card? You want to go? You want to start from like maybe like the beginning of the card?
We can do whatever you want, but we'll go main card just so we can burn through this.
Did you watch it? Were you over here when we watched it? Where were you? Were you here?
No, I think I was here. Yeah, I showed up here after work.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's right.
But you know what? I caught a little bit. I caught the Cara France. You know what? I hate the fact that they call him Kai Cara France.
Kai. Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, I know his last name is hyphenated, so it would be respectful to basically hyphenating your name means you have to say my wife's name and my name at the same time, which is fine. But I feel like you should just call somebody Jones, John Jones.
I mean, if you want
Usman.
do you want to just start with that fight? Because that was pretty much one of the. I mean, the other fights are good, but that one was good. I thought that guy Royval did a really good job. Just fucking smashed.
Bro, that fight was dope.
That guy just fucking smashed.
Brandon Royval, a little fucking Tony Ferguson, dude.
You know what I loved about the Cara France?
That was a great fight.
It was a great fight, but I loved the fact that Kai came in with the haka.
Oh yeah. That was a little.
Did he?
That was cringy at one point for Dana White, at least.
Oh no, that wasn't him. That was the other guy.
No,
You're talking about the weigh-ins, right?
Yeah.
That was the other. It wasn't Cara France. It was
Dude, he was
Shane Young, I think.
Yeah.
Was
the
it?
guy, yeah.
Shay Young?
Remember, he was like, he was doing the haka like, up to the guy, and then he got knocked the fuck out.
Well, that was the cringy part.
That wasn't good.
Yeah. But after that, was it Blackwick's?
No, there I think there was one prior to it.
That card was not.
No. Yeah, it was. So that was the fight before the Blackwitz Reyes one.
The Brandon Royval one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great fight, dude.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't Reyes favored like minus 250 or something ridiculous, and like Blackwitz.
Oh, the Reyes fight. You're talking about? Oh, okay.
Reyes was heavily favored.
I was talking about the Royval fight when fucking Cara France fucking rocked him, remember?
Yeah.
And like almost dropped him.
Yeah.
And then he went in and fucking Royval hit him with the spinning back elbow and
yeah.
rocked him. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. It was happening at the same time.
That was nuts.
Yeah, that was
dude.
crazy.
That was a great. I think that was.
That was fight of the night. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It got fight of the night.
Did
too.
it?
Yeah.
Because it was such back and forth action.
Yeah.
But the Blachowicz thing, dude. I mean, what else can
Jan
you say,
Blachowicz, dude, came up.
Well, here's the thing. I think I saw a meme where it showed him as like 2-4, 2 wins, 4 losses.
Yeah, he wasn't doing well before, but
and this was like maybe back in like 2012, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's just place it back there.
He done came up.
And then it showed from like 2018 and on, and he's like what fucking 8-2 or some shit like that.
And he was murdering.
Yeah. Dude, here's the thing. I want to see him fight John Jones, but as far as John Jones making money, using his persona and trying to get ahead before he reaches the peak of his career and has to think about retirement, I think it's best that he does move up to heavyweight and get the Stipe or Ngannou fight as far as money goes.
Dude, John Jones has so many options right now.
So, I mean, I know I had that whole conversation about like John Jones and Adesanya. How is that gonna happen?
It's gonna be at light heavyweight.
Yeah.
If it happens.
Yeah. So
that's
why the fuck did he give up the title?
That's what I'm saying. John has so many options now. It was weird that he gave up his title, but
No.
John, you know what he could do, right? He could fight Jan to get his title back if he wanted to. He could fight Stylebender, right? Or he could just go straight up to heavyweight and fight the winner of
Dude,
Stipe
he's
and,
not gonna fight. Stylebender is not. I was thinking about this the other day. Stylebender is not ready for John Jones in his current state. However, the trajectory that he's going in, I think he could potentially beat John Jones in a few years.
If Stylebender wins like 2 or 3 more fights, they should make that fight, I think.
Well, that's gonna be when he's gonna be ready.
I think like a year.
Because John Jones he's aging currently, right? He's currently aging, and Stylebender's only getting
Going up.
better.
But I feel
he
like
should wait till John Jones starts.
Right. So he's Stylebender is like
Which
a
you
stock.
could argue John is coming down a little bit based off his last
exactly.
fights.
Stylebender's a stock that's slowly, steady moving up and up and up, and John Jones is kind of like plateauing, like he's fighting. He's
Possibly
moving up a little
going
bit,
down,
and he's going down, but like he still fought and he still won, so he went up a little bit, but like he's definitely towards the later stage of his career.
What about this though? What if John Jones goes up to heavyweight and just fucking murks Stipe or Francis?
And that's a high possibility.
That's a very high possibility.
That is.
You know what?
And
As
then
a
they're
fan,
like, oh, no more questions.
as a fan, I want to see him fucking murk.
Honestly, right?
I want to see him murk.
Yeah.
Like
But
John Jones fucking fucking elbows to the fucking crown of the forehead.
If you watch his last fights, he was doing none of that. He wasn't doing any spinning back elbows.
Can you imagine John Jones not cutting weight, just 235 pounds of just pure fucking diesel, just fucking murking like all these heavyweights?
Are we talking steroid John Jones or John Jones USADA?
I hope so. I hope it's HGH.
I would love to see HGH fucking
EPO John Jones.
hide under the fucking training octagon John
Whatever
Jones.
Overeem had back in the day, like fucking 10 years ago. That shit.
It's horse meat.
Dude, that
It's
guy
alligator on horse
has
meat.
the genes for that kind of fucking animal body. Have you ever seen his brother, Chandler Jones? That guy's a fucking beast.
Oh my god,
a football player, and he fucking
Chandler and Arthur Jones.
He's got two brothers.
Yeah, dude.
John Jones, dude. What is that family? What the fuck did they feed them when they were younger?
Definitely,
John Jones is like the greatest. He's like if not the greatest, one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
No, you know what it is? John Jones is the gymnast of the family.
You know what they did?
Yeah.
They fed him goat because they knew he was gonna be the goat one day. It was just an all goat diet.
Goat curry.
It's goat curry, goat adobo.
Dude, he's like
chitlins.
He's like the best UFC fighter of all time, basically.
Yeah.
And he has 2 brothers in the NFL who are both Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
Like that's just genetics off the chart, dude. That's insane. Like how the fuck? Can you imagine if you're like how proud must his fucking dad be, right?
Yeah.
Like all 3 of your sons are professional athletes and they murder in their sports. Like that's crazy.
You know what?
No way, dude. John Jones is the Proud Boys.
Would I be able to stay in the subject of MMA but change topics to a different fighter?
Yeah, whatever, man.
Dude, I've watched recent videos of Ray Cooper III, and honestly, he's becoming my favorite fighter.
Yeah.
And this guy is
What do
not
you mean,
even
like
in,
training videos? Or?
Yeah. No, but his story is fucking awesome. His dad was not only a professional MMA fighter back in his day when Super Brawl was around.
Yeah.
His mom was also a state wrestling champion.
His mom?
Yeah.
No shit.
He himself.
Farrington High School.
He himself is a 3-time state wrestling champion.
Really?
All his siblings are wrestling champions. So he's and his cousin is also an MMA fighter. He's related. He's
Zayn
related.
Kamaka?
Who's his cousin?
Zayn Kamaka.
Oh,
You like
really?
that?
And
Oh,
his,
interesting.
He's got a long lineage.
You know what? None of us could fight our way out of a wet paper bag, so we probably shouldn't talk about it.
Especially against either of those gentlemen.
Zayn Kamaka would whoop every ass here.
Bro, Zayn Kamaka can suck as much dick as he want. He can whoop everybody's ass who talks shit
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
And that's my stance.
And
on
you
it.
know what? I'd watch him suck a dick if that's what it took
Straight
to get
up.
out of an ass.
If he said,
whooping.
if you don't watch me suck this dick, I'm going to beat you up.
Dude,
I'm like,
if he
all right,
was
I'll watch
forcing
it.
me to watch him sucking a dick or else he kick my ass,
Yeah.
I
I'm
bet-
I'll watch
watching
him
it.
sucking a dick.
Do you want me to suck it too? Like what do you need? Just don't beat me up.
You need help in there? I'll get you some water.
You guys are all soft.
And I slap the shit out of you.
Look at this. This is Makapu'u right here. So this is Ray Cooper III highlights HD 2019.
Oh my God.
What is this, his bodyboarding highlights?
What the fuck is this?
Dude, I honestly feel like it cuts from Mox to somewhere on the west side.
Yeah, because I think he trains in like Pro City. Interesting. Oh, he's bodyboarding at Mox.
No,
What
he's
the
not.
fuck?
No, he's not.
That was
Look-
him.
Look at the mane.
That was him. That's him.
No, look at that wave though. It's not at Mox.
Where is that? Oh, that's sand. Or that's like Waikiki. Where is
That's
that?
Dry Reef, bro. That's Tumbleland, bro.
Oh, that was weird.
Look, that's on the west side right there.
Oh, that was weird. Well, because it's scenic at Mox, everybody's got to put a Mox. Fucking
Jesus is Lord, huh? Is their
Yeah.
gym?
dude, that's the same gym his dad. That's his dad's gym.
Rachel Osovich trains out of there.
No, I think that was from their house because I remember seeing it was
Right, it
2
is his
years
house.
ago. It was the New Year's PFL fight, and I was in New Jersey watching that.
Yeah, their house is a gym.
He's a beast, man.
He fucking
Bro,
sleeps people.
dude, he fucking dursted Jake Shields twice, dude.
This is the Crazy Horse. You know Crazy Horse?
Yeah,
is?
yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Charles
that's
Crazy Horse Bennett, bro.
Right, he fucked him up. He
Oh,
fucked
this is Jake Shields one, yeah.
He fucked him up
He
too.
fucked Jake Shields up, dude.
Oh my god, it was fucking insane. Watch right here.
Yeah.
Scoop, 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 scoop.
And Jake Shields is a
Yeah, it was
monster.
fucking giving him free scoops on a Friday, dude.
Jake should. I know Jake runs with the Rat Pack or the Scrap Pack, but he shouldn't have stood up with Ray Cooper.
No,
No.
Jake
he
Shields.
should have took him down and fucking
he
jits
did.
his
No,
ass.
no. The thing is, Jake
Look at
Shields.
this slap.
Jake,
Bonk.
I watched this fight 2 days ago.
Ray had
Jake Shields was pulling guard on him, and he wanted. And
he couldn't take him down,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh,
So
stop
every
the fight.
every time it went to the ground, Ray Cooper would get on top and start ground and pounding him. It was really bad.
He has wrestling, that's why. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's a pedigree wrestler as well.
I was so bummed to see him lose his last fight. It was the last
my
New
God.
Year's PFL.
Who did he lose to?
He lost to some like Russian guy,
Like Magomed fucking
like a
Magomedov or some
Nurmagomedov.
shit.
Yeah, like a type of.
But didn't he beat the guy again? Like they rematched and he beat him, I think.
I'm not sure, but
Isn't it? It's like Magomed Karamov or something.
dude,
Some
that's
weird-
what it is. His first name's in his last
Yeah,
name.
they all have that. They all have that shit.
Oh,
He is an animal, though, man.
dude, he. I mean, a couple fights he got dropped, of course, but that was because I see one where he got dropped. I seen another one where he got caught in a guillotine, and it was just.
I would love to see him in the UFC.
I feel like that was just a minor mistake on his part. He probably could have won any of those fights.
Did you guys see Michael Chandler went to the UFC?
I did see that.
Oh my god! And we're gonna see that guy if he's real or not.
Well, how does that work for the?
I want to know who his first fight is gonna be.
Well, he's the alternate for Khabib and Gaethje. If anybody drops out, he's.
How does that work for the USADA test pool? Because I
I
imagine
think he's in it. He's in it now.
But he has to be in it for at least 6 months, right?
They have their little
Oh, they're gonna give loopholes, like
little
how they
loophholes.
like how
Like
they
the
do it.
Lesnar
Yeah,
loophole?
yeah.
Oh, that's what. That should be the name of it. Is the Lesnar loophole,
It should be, bro. Lesnar fucking fucked everyone that he fought.
bro.
Dude, he beat
Mark Hunt.
dude.
That beating he put on Mark
Dude.
Hunt, just juice to the tits.
Mark Hunt needs more fucking paper from that fight. It's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous. He got his ass.
You know, Mark Hunt fucking hates Dana White, man. Like big time.
Is Mark Hunt still with the UFC? I think
No,
No,
he
he's
left,
done. Yeah.
He's just doing like I think he's like kickboxing and shit again.
Is it this week that the UFC 254 is happening?
No, that's the end of October.
Oh, it's the end. Okay.
What's next? What do we got next?
I think.
Forget.
Try to look
oh,
it up.
oh no, it's
Marlon
Moraes.
Moraes. Yeah.
Moraes versus the
Corey Sandhagen.
Sandhagen.
The
And after
Sandman?
Ooh, that's a fucking sick fight, dude. Marlon Moraes and Corey Sandhagen. That is a banger of a fight.
Dude, and we got Edson Barboza by.
versus Amir
Oh my God,
Khani.
Killer B is
Ooh.
fighting in this one too.
Dude, Ben Rothwell, that guy, he's still fighting.
Oh, he's back. Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
He was
he's-
suspended for like 2 years. Who else is on this shit?
I don't really recognize
Not
anybody
much,
else.
Yeah,
but
not
we
much.
should
But-
still pay attention to these
Those
guys
those
because
top
we got
two fights though.
14-2, 8-1, and 8-0 fighting 10-2.
And you know who's fighting after that?
8-2, 12-3.
After this is gonna be Ortega and Korean Zombie.
Ooh, and you know who wins that is getting the title shot. Dana White said
Versus
Volkanovski.
So what's up? What's next for Max?
I think
Max gets the loser of.
No. This is what they've been talking about. Max fighting, and I fucking like this fight. Is Holloway versus Calvin Kattar.
Oh damn!
Ooh, that's a banger fight, dude. I
Oh.
like that. Calvin Kattar's he's like number 5, I think. He's still in the top 5.
He speaking of that, he just whooped Dan Egan's ass.
Yeah.
Wait, did
Oh my
Kattar fight
God.
Abraham Lincoln?
Malcolm.
Yeah, he did. He
did?
lost, but he almost beat him in the 3rd round. Remember?
Yeah.
So he fought Ige and won. That's his last win.
Yeah, he's on like
I
a
don't-
he's
I
on like
don't
a
know,
he's on like a
man.
5-fight win streak or some shit though.
You know what? What I want to see from this is I want to see Chang Sun Jung whoop fucking Ortega's ass.
Me too. I'm on Korean Zombie on this one.
I want to
man.
see him whoop Ortega's ass and then him fight Volkanovski, whoop Volkanovski's ass, and then Holloway versus Chang Sun Jung.
that. I'm fucking with all that shit.
That's what
dude.
I want to see.
I like Ortega, but I'm Korean Zombie's my guy. I would love to see that. Korean Zombie beats Volkanovski. And maybe Holloway beats somebody and then fucking Holloway versus Korean Zombie, dude. Oh my god.
Dude.
That'd be insane.
I would pay to see Holloway fighting Kattar, and then Holloway wins, and then Chang Sun Jung fights Ortega, Jung wins, and then
I like that.
I'll take that.
Bro,
I'll take that.
and
I'll
not-
pay the money to see it.
And not to mention you got Zabit versus Yair Rodriguez. That's a fucking banger, dude.
If you look on the lower card on this one, it's a preliminary. It's like the second fight. It's Khabib's brother, and he's fighting a guy named
yeah. What is it, Usman or Umar or some shit?
something.
Nurmagomedov?
Yeah, and then he's fighting
It's his cousin.
somebody named Striegel, and he's representing the Philippines. It's fucking hilarious.
Striegel?
He's straggling.
Straggling.
God damn.
I want to watch that though.
All right, and then 254, we finally have Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin Gaethje.
Who you got in this fight?
Dude, I honestly...
Well,
I know it's so hard to bet against Khabib, but I almost feel like Justin Gaethje has the style.
Dude, don't lock me in on this, and I want to see the odds. If they're giving me good odds for Gaethje, I'll take Gaethje on the knockout. However,
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
Is that like a prop bet?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's
You're
definitely
gonna put
gonna be.
you're gonna put like $40 on a prop bet, and you might win like 400 or something.
Yeah, some bullshit like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's so hard to bet against Khabib because he's such a savage.
Yeah, like even
But
if he's getting cracked, I'm
Think-
sure he's gonna find a way to take Gaethje down.
think about it, though, right?
He wrestles bears.
If you had to build a fighter to beat Khabib, it would be somebody like Justin Gaethje, right? Because Gaethje, number one, he's the best wrestler Khabib's ever fought, right?
Is he though?
They're
That's the thing.
He is. No, for sure he is. I mean, they're both the best wrestlers each other's ever fought. For sure. Khabib's the best wrestler Gaethje's ever fought.
Well, so let me ask you a question. If you had to give somebody the nod on the wrestling, who are you giving it to?
You have to give it to Khabib because he's used it.
So, all right.
Gaethje doesn't even use his.
So
Dude,
right
no-
there, Khabib's got the wrestling.
Yeah.
Unlock.
You gotta watch the
But
you gotta watch the old Gagey videos.
Gagey's never been taken down in his career.
Did you ever watch the old Gagey videos when he wasn't fighting in the UFC?
Yeah, fuck.
I think he was fighting like Dan Lozon, and he got him to the ground, and he was fucking.
No, Gagey is a NCAA Div 1 All-American 4 year.
It's just a trip watching this guy go on the ground in another league.
They just he just let me bang, bro. He just likes to bang. But he's never been taken down in his fucking career, as far as I've seen. So we'll see what happens with that. But the thing is you have that, right? Then you have if you needed somebody to beat Khabib, you give him good wrestling so he could possibly stop the takedowns, right? You need to give him good striking, which Gagey has. He has power in both hands. And the fucking leg kicks. Gagey has savage leg kicks. And I don't know, if he can hit Khabib with those leg kicks and stop Khabib's power, his takedowns, who the fuck knows what could happen, And also, Gagey's a fucking savage, dude. He goes, you have to put him away to finish him. He's not going anywhere, you know what I mean? So that's why I feel like if anybody has a good chance of beating Khabib, it's this guy, man. Not saying he's gonna do it, but
dude, last thing I'm gonna say is that Justin Gaethje, he needs to 100% work on his wrestling. He needs to get the best wrestlers that he can find and fucking wrestle with them.
That's what I hope he's been doing,
and just switch out rounds in and out because he needs to wrestle. He's got the stand up. He doesn't need to work his hand. I mean, sure, you do need to work your hands.
He has better striking than Khabib for sure.
But
I give him the advantage. Yeah.
Not to say he needs to stop training that, but he needs to train more on the fucking ground game.
He should be wrestling with heavyweights and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, because everyone's fine until fucking Khabib fucking gets on top of you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone is fine until Khabib fucking takes control. Then it's like, fuck, how do I get up without burning my whole tank?
But this is also the thing too. I was thinking of I rewatched the Khabib Al Iaquinta fight recently.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude,
Al was doing good.
I was like, remember Khabib was supposed to fight Tony Ferguson.
Right.
Iaquinta took the fight on 2 days' notice. He wasn't even training for Khabib, right? And
he won 4 rounds.
After the second round, he was stuffing all of his takedowns. And I was like, oh, wow. Khabib was kind of outstriking him, though, because Al's, he's not, the greatest striker either. But I'm like, he was stuffing some of his takedowns, I'm like, if Gaethje can do that, dude, who knows? Who knows what could happen, man?
Yeah, dude, fucking.
I don't think Khabib's gonna run through Justin Gaethje. I have this feeling. I don't know.
You're right.
Could be wrong, though.
I mean, there's not many people you can say can meet him on every level, and especially the stand-up. But of course,
it's the leg. I think it's the leg kicks too. I think the leg kicks are gonna play a big role, man. Gage is gonna try to just chop him down, man, at the legs.
And has anybody ever chopped him down before?
No. And that's the thing too. Khabib has never fought a real high-level wrestler before in the UFC. He's fought only strikers, pretty much.
Is Conor McGregor a high-level wrestler?
No. Look at his track record. Conor, Dustin Poirier.
Dustin Poirier does have jiu-jitsu, but it's not like
Edson Barboza, Michael Johnson. These guys are all strikers. They're not wrestlers.
Yeah. They strikers with a little bit of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And this guy has.
Iaquinta was the one decent wrestler he fought, and he stuffed a bunch of his takedowns.
Yeah, that was a really close fight.
Khabib took him down at will in the first 2 rounds, though, but after that, he had trouble.
Yeah. He gave him a harder rub than everybody thought he was going to give him.
But also, that's on 2 days' notice. Al, he wasn't even training for him.
Well, and the thing was that Khabib also was not training for Al either.
True.
You know what I mean? So,
but we know what he's going to do. He's going to shoot for that takedown.
Yeah, but still, he's not a fucking robot. He's still a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was focused on Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, that was the game. He had his game plan for Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
But, all right, well, might as well just fucking make our calls for the...
But he's a fucking... Khabib is such a
that's pretty much our calls already. I think everybody's going to say the same thing.
Well, let's go for the Mariah Sandhagen, because that's the next one.
This is a fucking...
Damn, I'm always I love Marlon Moraes from when he was before.
Corey Sandhagen is a bad motherfucker.
He's just that's what I'm saying. Corey Sandhagen is just a bad motherfucker.
You see Corey Sandhagen striking is ridiculous, man.
I might have to go with Sandhagen this one.
This is a really good fight. I actually don't know. I don't know about this one. Marias is the scariest guy in the world in the first round, and after that, he kind of dies off a little bit.
All right, so Corey Sandhagen's a -150.
He's the favorite?
Dude, and you know what? That was going to be my pick.
Me too, as well.
Yeah, but you know what? For the odds, I'm gonna go Marlon Moraes.
Yeah, actually.
Like
yeah.
I wanted Sandhagen. Like I was gonna choose him to win. I thought he might have been the underdog by a little bit.
If I had to go by the betting line, I think I'd go Marias. But
yeah,
I'm not gonna be surprised if Sandhagen pulls that one off.
So if I have to go choose, I'm gonna choose Sandhagen. But if I'm going to put money down, I'm gonna put 100 down to win 125 versus 150 down to win 100.
For sure.
Goose,
that's
who you
a
got?
great fight, though, man. Fuck.
I can't wait to see that. Goose,
Is
who
that
do you got?
that's next week, right? That's this Saturday?
It's 5 days from now, sir.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm with that.
That Sandhagen is a motherfucker.
The Sandman.
The Sandman, dude. I'd say Sandman. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then next we got Edson Barboza versus Amir Khani. Makwan Amir Khani.
I'm going with Edson on that one.
I like Edson. He's a fan favorite, of course.
Amir Khani's good, though, but I think he has so much experience.
Amir Khani.
Barbosa.
And he looked good against Danny.
Yeah, a lot of people thought he won that fight.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying.
It was a close fight, but...
Fuck, I don't really know Amir Khani too well, but I know Edson Barboza is a motherfucker, and he had many a highlight. Didn't he have like a wheel kick highlight? First,
oh man, Terry Edom.
Terry Edom, yeah, he fucked his ass up. But I'm gonna go Barboza.
Amir Khani is he trains with Connor.
Amir Connor.
Yeah. He's the SBG Ireland guy.
Okay, and then we got Ben Rothwell versus Marcin Tybura.
Yeah, the rest of these fights, I'm like, I don't even fucking know.
Yeah.
Ben Rothwell, that's a toss-up too. Tybura, they're kind of... I'll go with Ben Rothwell, whatever. Yeah. He's a funny guy.
I like Killer B, dude. He's like always a fan favorite.
Bro, check out that... The Khabib Gagey card is fucking super stacked.
Well, I'm gonna go Rothwell. I mean, his odds count for him -165. Tybura is +145.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Rothwell. So I'm gonna go Sandhagen, Rothwell, Barboza.
I'd say the same.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
What odds were we?
I don't know.
What odds did you want to look up?
Oh no, I was just saying the Khabib and Gagey card was fucking stacked.
Wait. Should I go back to the other one?
Look at this card.
Wait. Should I go back to the other one though? How come it says that John Phillips is fighting? Oh, never mind. Okay, that was a preliminary. Never mind.
No, but you're right though, Eddie. UFC 254. You
Holy
got Khabib
fuck.
Gaethje for the main. You got Whitaker Cannonier for the co-main. Volkov versus Walt Harris, and then you got Makachev versus Dos Anjos. Those are all potentially fucking belt fights.
Keep going down though. There's more. Who's this? Kelvin. Oh, it's like a 6-fight main card. Kelvio Murphy. That's a good fight. Kutalaba. Those guys. They're supposed to fight. Dude, Zabit and Yair are supposed to be on this card too.
Dude, Stefan Struve, Tai Tuivasa on the prelims.
I didn't know
that's
that guy
on the
still
Khabib
fights.
card.
Yes,
I didn't know that guy still fights in the UFC.
Dude, Stefan
Struve?
Struve, the fucking skyscraper.
Yeah, dude.
Stefan the skyscraper, dude.
Son of Sinterklaas.
Dude, he had fucking heart problems, which
Yeah,
is why
he
he
did.
stopped fighting. And then we got Mr. Shui himself, Tai Tuivasa.
Tai Tuivasa been slipping too, man.
Oh
I think
yeah,
he's on
dude,
like a
his,
3-fight losing
his
streak.
last 3 losses are all in the last 3 fights he's had. He was 10-0 until his last 3 fights.
Both these guys been eating too much Stroop waffle, man.
But
That's
I
what
bet
gotta
you
say.
Stefan Struve eats a lot more stroop waffles, so.
Dude, Stroop waffle's so good,
He's
man.
calling it Stroop waffle.
Oh, what is
I know
it?
you're just disrespecting it.
How is this? Is it Stroop waffle?
Don't disrespect stroop waffles like
Stroop
that.
waffle. Okay,
You
even though it's spelled Stroop. but
You're
that's
looking
fine.
like DC right now, man. Disrespecting that Popeyes.
You disrespect that Popeye's chicken.
It's stroop waffles.
Stroop waffles.
Stroop waffles.
Stroop. All right.
And then lastly, on the early prelims, we got Umar Nurmagomedov. Are they all fucking related?
Yeah, they're like all cousins and shit.
Are they really? I love he doesn't even have a fucking picture.
There's like 5 Nurmagomedovs in the UFC now. Bro, those fucking guys, they're just built, people are just built different in fucking Russia and Dagestan and shit like that, man. And like,
well, because they have third world problems. They don't have first world problems.
Yeah. They're like, we're just trying to survive wars and fucking...
What's the difference between...
being invaded by fucking...
What's the difference between Chechnya and Dagestan?
They're right next to each other.
Nothing.
A borderline.
Yeah. Just a fugazi line in soil.
They're all like Turkish Russians and shit. Like,
and they all wrestle fucking bears.
Yeah. They're all just fucking beasts, man. They just manhandle people. Yeah, these are all the people who survived just fucking hard ships. Yeah, bro.
Oh, man. Closing words? You got anything you want to share?
That's about it, man. We went for 3 again. We're trying to keep it at 2, but we went to 3 again.
It is what it is. When you start talking, you can't stop.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is Max Holloway's girlfriend's hot.
Who's his girlfriend now?
Alessa Cuizon. We have to watch this.
Okay. We'll end on this.
She is, though. She's gorgeous. And I don't usually like brown chicks.
Yeah, that's not racist.
She's a professional surfer, by the way.
Alessa Cuizon. Interesting. She from Hawaii?
Why not?
She's from Makaha, boy.
Oh, okay.
Dirty Makaha. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, let's end on Alessa. Shout out to Alessa. Shout out to Max. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Birdie Bird. Shout out to everybody on the west side. Nainoa Dung. All you guys.
Nainoa the Beetle Dung.
My name is Alessa Cuizon. I'm a professional surfer from Oahu, Hawaii. Growing up on the west side has taught me to be humble and to appreciate all good things that have come my way. Surfing has taught me to see the beauty in everything, no matter where
That's
I find
Makaha.
Going to Makaha.
I had it tough growing up where both of my parents had to work hard every day to support my family. I grew up in a place where there weren't many surf spots, malls, fancy restaurants, and where people from the other parts considered us to be scary because of the reputation the west side has. But I appreciate all those things too, because it has built character in me and made me who I am. I've had to be tough and strong, and that is something that I'm very proud of. Growing up on the west side, we come with pride and will do anything to represent where we're from. Being a pro surfer has given me a lifetime of amazing opportunities. I get to travel around the world and meet wonderful people, making some of my best friendships along the way.
What is she doing right now?
I get to do what I love as a career, and not a lot of people can say that.
That's not a career.
Surfing is my passion, and the sport has done wonders for me. The fact that I can do this for a living and share it with my family and my friends is a dream come true.
Is she like a competitive surfer? Like
professional.
Yeah,
okay.
she's pro.
Nice.
She's sponsored by Billabong. She does like those Billabong photo shoots where you see like those fine.
And I feel that getting to surf for a living
Billabong women's.
And this is when she's young too. I feel like now she's got kind of more refined.
Right now, no. This is. I want to say this is pretty recent. Oh no, you're right. It's 2015.
Goddamn, she was.
I apologize.
She was probably like 19 back then. But I feel like she got a lot hotter recently. And shout out to her. She's doing her thing.
Oh, hell yeah,
and
man.
shout out to Max Holloway.
Do what you do, man.
Come back and bring that title back to fucking Oahu, Max. Bring it back to Hawaii for everybody out here.
Yeah, we thought you won that last time, dude.
Yeah, you definitely did win, though.
I'm not sure why I fell in love with you, but I did.
I didn't expect us to watch this whole video about her, but this is just like really interesting. Now that
You make my smile wide.
It's this video about surfing.
My body
I'm sure.
strong. My mind clear.
How do these surfers just have the perfect ass?
You are my peace to the chaos.
Oh no, she's surfing
I'm
pipeline.
obsessed. addicted to your high.
Oh wow, she fucking.
Fuck yeah, bro. She rips.
This is Pipeline, right? Guarantee.
Looks
You're
like
my
it.
first love, forever in my heart.
She's a little badass. That was dope.
Yeah.
To surf with love, Alessa.
Nice. Shout out.
She's
shout
a
out to
cutie
her,
that's
man.
a baddie. A baddie that's a cutie.
Dude, she is. She's a West Side banger, dude.
That's what's up, man.
Oh,
Shout out.
her
to
brother
you guys.
came in too recently to Ocean Safety.
What's her last name? Quiznos.
Quizon.
Oh, Quizon. Right.
Yeah.
Thought it was like the sandwiches.
Filipino.
Is that?
Guaranteed. Well, mixed
Sounds
Filipino.
like Spanish to me.
All you guys that made it to the end, thank you guys. You guys are the shit.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead and check out Alessa Quizon on Instagram. It's ALESSA Quizon, whatever how you spell that. Check us out at ColdBoys Pod on the Instagram.
Check out proudboys.com. Check out
Hashtag Proud Boys.
Yeah.
The Mustache Brothers.
Check out I'm not racist but.com. It's our new website going up. Yeah, dude, all that shit, you know. Check us out, man.
Check out calendars and longs, Man of Hawaii in
Check out-
January.
Yeah, dude. Check out we pretend to not be Republicans.com. It's all up there. But that's a good time, man. We got to try to keep these things at 2 hours,
I'm
but
just trying to have a good time.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard to keep it at 2 hours.
really
because we
is.
start to get a flow and it just goes.
yeah. But it's a good time anytime.
Once kind of like starts putting his foot on the chair, that's when things get interesting.
like Uncle Roger over here.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening, liking, and subscribing. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Subscribe to YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, you fucks. Peace.
ColdBoys Podcast.
We out.
Bitch.